here.
John Cena.
No, Gog identifies as.
Go ahead.
Gog identifies as John Cena.
Yeah.
Every time he swings that damn sword.
That'd be
You
funny.
about that.
That would be a funny stealth roll.
Oh God.
Get your friend to draw Gog again, but doing the movement that John
The
Cena
hand
does in front
thing?
of the face.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh my God, Gog speaking Chinese.
Oh, Mandarin? Yeah.
Yogama. Yogama.
Oh, God.
Apologize if you're calling Taiwan a country.
Shit. Oh no, it went through correctly.
He rolls a stealth roll. It's a natural one, and you just hear John Cena.
Like I don't have a dog in the fight with the Taiwan thing. It sounds from the little tiny bit that I know, like they should definitely be left alone. But
Yep.
mostly I'm on board just for the fact that it pisses off the CCP.
I'm just tired of, paying for everybody else's wars.
that part.
But
Saw a really
let's
good
let them play
meme
some D&D instead.
No,
Oh,
I
we
want
got-
to sit here and bitch about politics.
We about to pop off with Iran. It's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a meme yesterday where it's got a mother and she's like trying to feed a baby, and the baby's got like an American flag over the face. And it says, "Now, you can't have your Iran until you finish your Ukraine."
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
God.
Oh God.
Accurate.
What?
That's very accurate.
Oh my
Can't
god.
have your Iran if you don't finish your Ukraine.
Going back to the Gog John Cena thing, I was listening to a D&D story online, and this dude was playing as a half-orc rogue of all things, and
The fuck?
Sounds cool.
he didn't
Sounds
he
big.
didn't put anything into stealth. Like everything went into intimidate. So while everyone was trying to sneak, he rolled an intimidate at the guards. So he rolled a high roll for intimidate, and he goes, "Fleet Claude." And like the guards was like, "Yeah, we don't see you."
Some Batman level intimidation.
That's special.
It's like that meme of that one dude that's like, that's growling at the other guy in the classroom. He's like, I said you didn't see me.
Or the what's that? God, what's it? Drax and
And Guardians with the potato chips.
yeah. I stood so still. Can't see me.
All right. Who wants to recap?
Not it.
I've done it the last few weeks. It's somebody else's turn.
I recapped last week. What do you mean?
12?
Yes.
I mean, we fought some fucking spiders.
Yeah. We definitely finished out that
Soldiers.
cave.
Yeah, they sucked the ever-loving shit out of me, too.
Giggity.
They
I saw
gave you the suck.
Usually
big
you
suck.
pay
here.
for
They
that.
injected you with strength draining poison.
I liked it his way.
We did find a
Gave
torture
him the big
chamber
suck.
too.
The zuck.
Oh.
What am I looking for?
You've been banned for
That's
24
what I'm looking
hours.
for.
And then we went back to the bar and gave back the shit to
The
the
book.
Dwarf brothers and told the story of how we overcame the spiders, and everyone cheered us.
Everyone clapped.
Everybody stands and claps.
There was a slow clap.
Bulba, stop.
And we spent how many? We spent about 3 days there since
3.
for rest. Yeah, okay,
To
Was
recuperate.
Dalen able to get
3.
get Gog's strength back fully?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I should be back to full HP, full strength, and I think everyone should have all their spells and everything back. So I think that's how we planned it.
So we've actually only been in this town for 3 days.
No, I'll.
Wanna make-
We were here for a day or two before as well, so it's probably more like 4 or 5. I don't know the exact number, but we've been here at least one other day before that.
Let me give you an update on the calendar here. So it was the 15th of Flame Rule that you guys killed the troglodytes and the spiders. So then how many days did you spend once you got back?
3.
3 total.
Okay, so 3 days would put you at the 18th of Flame Rule.
Dope.
Amarada is streaming if you guys want to hop on her channel so you can watch the map if you don't have, I almost said TeamSpeak.
The map.
You don't have to worry about that yet, because first we have to do some role play, because you guys did a bunch of diplomacy things.
Yay!
Yep, I'm just letting them know.
Can you drop the stream link?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Thank you.
Gems will be completed. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. We'll start with the hard ones. So I know
Giggity.
that. Okay. So first we're gonna go through the 3 encounters that you had, Rosara.
Woohoo!
Damn.
So as you go around, kind of making your connections over the course of these couple of days, 3 moments really kind of stand out. So the first one is you speak with Umbit Argut is her name. I will send that in the NPC channel there.
Oh, thank God, because I have to spell that.
But she is the, let's pull it up. She is the armor smith at the Clanging Hammers. And she approaches you guys as she heard that you guys were heading towards the Nightwoods. And she says that she really needs pelts. They're in a pretty dire need of pelts for some leather armor. And so she's wanting to, as many pelts as you bring in, she's willing to pay some gold for.
Okay.
So
Just any
wanna do
pelts, or?
specifically deer. There's a lot of deer pelts in that area, but deer size. So that's kind of what she's looking for. Do a diplomacy negotiate. You're gonna negotiate with her to see what you can get off of her.
Okay, 1 second. Why is the way over there? Hold on, I've got to fix my screen. Something went weird. Ah, screw it. I'll just leave it where it is.
Okay.
You said diplomacy?
Yes.
I believe that is... Nope, that was the price. Where did I put that? Oh. Oh, well. Okay, whatever. Sorry, guys.
Take your time.
We'll never forgive you.
Yeah, what he said.
Damn, I got an 8.
All right. So she's willing to pay 4 gold per pelt that you bring back. So that's kind of where the negotiation lands. So if you guys bring back pelts, each deer-sized pelt or better, she'll pay 4 gold for. So just something to keep in mind. Oh, the other thing you learn about her is that she is the wife of the clan leader, the clan chief. Borin is his name.
Was that a clandestine?
Jesus Christ.
By the way, I'd just like to interject real quickly. Sheep, a few weeks back, somebody said something about a clan hood, and you said, "Excuse me," and then they just rolled right past it.
I know.
You didn't get enough credit for that one. I apologize.
I don't remember that.
I
It was
know.
pretty
I
funny.
do.
What do you
I
say?
bet you do.
Conversation.
Somebody said something about a clan hood. And,
And then-
excuse me?
The black guy here, was like, "Excuse me."
But you're not technically black in the game. So.
Don't worry about it.
Right. We're talking outside
Yeah.
again. God dang it.
He was just enjoying his jokes. Don't mind him. He's funny.
In my head, yeah, I'm the funniest person in my head.
I mean, if you like dad jokes.
How many people are in there?
Stop asking questions. We got a game to play.
All right, so we get the pelts from her, and you said there were 3 things. So what else?
So the second person you talk to is the chief quartermaster. His name is Grundhelm Thunderplate. He's the chief quartermaster of the stronghold. He requests that you return with, if you happen upon it, 10 units of, it's called Belramba. It's a lichen that you can find in the night trees. It's a medicine that they use, but he would greatly appreciate. Yeah, he'd greatly appreciate that as they're kind of running low on that medical supply. And we'll do a diplomacy check to see how much we can negotiate. Of course, he doesn't roll as well. Let's hope you do.
$18.
Okay. So usually he says that he accidentally tips his hand and tells you that he normally pays 60 gold for that supply. So he was hoping to get cheaper than that, but he needs it pretty desperately. So you think you can push him to at least pay 60 gold. Actually, you beat him by enough that you're able to talk him up to 75 gold.
Is that per
Who is this
unit
dude?
or per or total?
For the 10.
Okay. So total.
This is the chieftain of.
The chief quartermaster,
There you go, chief quartermaster.
who we also have a deal with to go back and set up a trade agreement with Arendelle or wherever it was that had all the nickel, the place that we just left.
Mm.
I'm sure everybody else
Right.
forgot about that.
I think you negotiated that with the general, but maybe he sent you to this guy.
No, he sent me to this guy to get a letter to give to the other guys to set up the trade route.
Very good.
Yeah.
Glad you remember that.
I'm keeping notes.
Yeah, people keep notes over here.
I've got a Word document specifically for this. So
Fancy.
It's nice. In my other campaign, I keep all the notes, and I'll ask them things, and they're like, "What? Don't you know?" I'm like, "It's your game. I'm just running."
Yeah, what the hell?
I
I
do
want-
know, but I'm asking you.
if I want to establish trade routes and shit, I should know where my stuff's going. So
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
how much my cuts
I
are,
don't-
etc., etc.
I don't take a single note of anything.
Okay.
That's
That's
just
all
how
right.
I
I'm
run it.
surprised your druid ass can read anyway.
That's
Damn.
okay. The ranger can't.
Yeah, you
The
can.
guy playing the ranger can though. All right,
Surprisingly,
let's not. Fuck you.
maybe later.
Wait, wait, how's he writing letters to his dad if he can't read?
Yeah, we've already established that.
Don't worry about it. I'm writing them.
Just because he's writing them doesn't mean they're legible.
Okay,
So
moving
it's
on.
It's just a bunch of scribbles. All right, third person you talk to is the Weibo Honor Brand. So this guy is the leader of the Cavern Sweepers caravan. They do excursions. They're a caravan a caravaneer group that goes through the Underdark. And he just mentions that recently they got attacked and they lost a cart in kind of the scramble to get away from the attack. And so they're just looking for somebody to help them recover the cart. So they give you a description. You're able to talk to Hankar Stonebelly, who's the driver of that cart, and he gives you a description of what the thing was that spooked him away from the cart. But I checked and nobody has knowledge dungeoneering, so
Nope.
you guys would have to find somebody who and they potentially, if somebody else in the settlement has knowledge dungeoneering, they might be able to tell you what you might be up against.
Well, we were going to go talk to one of those other guys that was also going down there, so that would probably be a good person to talk to.
Okay, so those are the
this-
three interactions that
is-
you have.
That Bawebo guy is the one that Connor was talking to about looking for somebody to take a letter for him.
You would know better than me.
Cool story, bro? Okay, cool story.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody's asking for confirmation purposes.
I-
that was.
Okay. I was going to say, because I didn't take that note, because that was your stuff.
Yeah, no, it's the same person.
It's not terribly whatever. It's just something I remembered.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad that you remembered because, I mean, that sounded familiar, but yeah, a lot of this, I'm hearing a lot of this for the first time too. So,
Which is funny
Okay,
because you're the one who
for-
made it up.
Yeah, he totally said it, so.
Just because I say something doesn't mean I wrote it down and remembered it.
Right.
Don't worry.
He forgets everything he reads at the same time.
Just about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had 4 interactions, Dalen, as you're interacting with the different I know you guys both rolled really high for these. So, okay, so first, when you go to notify the clerics of the findings that you guys had, you speak with Hella Goldheart, who is the cleric, the head cleric of Morden.
Right.
And she thanks you very graciously for you guys revealing that. It brings a ton of honor to Clan Broken Tooth because just getting to learn a little bit about dwarven history and everything. And so she actually goes back to her personal room and comes out with a golden amulet of a holy symbol of Martha Moore.
Ugh.
So she brings that out and hands it over to you.
Fancy.
She says a couple of years ago, a priest who happened to be traveling with somebody had fallen, and the holy symbol had been given to them, kind of just as nobody else knew what to do with it. So you could add that to your inventory if you'd like.
Can I get a indication on how a guess on how old she is? I'm not gonna ask,
No.
obviously. I'm just wondering what like by what
Is
she
she
looks
hot?
like. That's not what I asked, for Christ's sake.
What are her cans like?
How big are they?
Is she of legal consenting age?
Good grief.
Wow. Okay, we're done.
Fade to black. I don't even want to start to
Oh,
DM
relax.
dwarf
Oh!
relation to. She looks to be so dwarves live to generally around 350 or so are their natural lifespans. It's kind of like an old dwarf. She looks to be around 200 to 220 is your guess.
Okay, so she's on the middle-aged older side.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought she was talking about his weight.
Oh, Lord.
I,
mean,
I
maybe.
don't know, I feel like that's pretty solid.
pretty stocky.
Pretty accurate.
Okay, as soon as I see the holy symbol, my eyes go wide, and I am shocked that she's giving this to me, and I'm extremely grateful. And I tell her I'll protect it with my life. Is it on a chain?
Yep.
I'll put it around my neck and put my original holy symbol in my backpack because I don't want to just get rid of it. Obviously, it has a little sentimental value.
Smart. Don't just toss away the holy symbol.
That's right.
It's usually a bad idea.
I burn it. Wait.
All right. So the second one is the second one is speaking with Mara Ironfoot and Halen Deep Delver. You guys are able to track them down, and that conversation with them, they do happen to have some maps. They have one good map of the Silver Marches, this kind of region of the Silver Marches above ground, but they have a bunch of really good maps of the Underdark in this region. So
do we? Are there? I asked them. Are there any entrances to the Underdark we should be aware of on our way to the Night Trees?
The most there's probably cracks here or there that are not very large. It's hard to actually track all of those. But the biggest one for this area is through Citadel Felbar and Citadel Adbar. The mines in both of those go down into the Underdark.
Understood.
Yeah, so if you decided to buy the map, the good map that they have of the Silver Marches, they're trying to sell for 30, and then the excellent maps that they have of the Underdark are around 100 gold. And they do mention that they're always in the market if you end up doing a good or better map, then they're always in the market to buy those. So
I think he's taking notes, guys.
Yeah.
That's some serious typing right there. It's like he's writing on a forum.
I'm sorry I don't have my headset if you're hearing me type and all that.
Yeah, we're just making
Your
funny.
diary.
No, I just hear the Murder She Wrote theme song playing as he types.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm definitely interested in the maps. I'm interested in all of them. They're I think they'd be quite useful to us, but I may be back for the one of the silver marches if you're willing to get part with it. I don't have enough money to buy. What's that?
They just say, you know where to find us now.
Yeah, I don't have enough money for that this second. But maybe I can convince the group that it might be a good idea to grab a copy of it. Does it look like any of the maps are made by, like, are they all written in Dwarven?
Oh, yeah, I should probably tell you. So, Mara Ironfoot is a dwarf. She's the explorer out of the two. And then, yeah, Halen Deep Delver is a dwarf as well. She's the cartographer. So
What was the second name? I'm sorry. Deep Delver?
Halen
Deep Delver.
The Mara is sorry, I don't know why I keep saying he and she wrong. So Mara is a female and Halen is a male.
How dare you assume that?
He didn't assume, he created them.
I mean, do they have the beard issue that we need to worry about?
I haven't really come down one way or the other on the beard issue.
Neither have they, apparently.
Damn.
My basement keeps flooding. It's very annoying.
Oh, that's
While you're sitting there? That sucks. That might be why your computer shut down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that water cooler is really working.
Be an issue, but yeah, maybe that's the problem.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll come back after I speak with my friends, and maybe we'll buy that map of the Silver Marches off you. I think I said already. Very good. What's next?
Was there anything else you wanted to talk to them about?
Oh, and then I asked about the maps. Are they all in Dwarven?
The maps are in Dwarven, yes.
I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to ask them about. I did want to talk to Buzz if they're next. I think
talk to your group first.
I think Phelan wanted to come with me to. Oh, you mean to see if we want to get the money?
No.
I'm lost then. You talking about Buzz at this point?
Somebody had said maybe you wanted to talk to them about something.
I said I wanted to talk to them to see if I could get the money to buy the map because I don't have enough. Do we want to try and resolve that now? Is that what you're getting at?
Nope.
Well, I'm not. I got
you guys got some information about knowledge dungeoneering.
Yeah, we wanted to possibly talk to them to see if we can identify that creature that attacked attacked the caravan.
Then come talk to them.
Okay. I will.
Perfect.
Obviously travel around because I'm.
I wanted to make sure you guys were. You guys had said that. I just forgot who exactly said it. But yeah, so you guys are able to give the description, and they are able to identify that it sounds like from the description, the red kind of muddy colored monster that attacked the guy and then left him alone. You're assuming that it's a rust monster.
Oh god.
From your description to them, that's what she says. There are some of those. There's not very many, but it is not uncommon for that kind of thing to happen. So that's what she assumes his description was referring to.
Okay.
So if you decided to take that, you guys would just know
that we have to deal with a rust monster. Yeah.
Well, that's what we think it is anyway. This guy's getting the information like fifth hand at this point.
Well, no, we got it from the guy who was attacked. So third hand, I guess.
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at that. Okay.
You got attacked by this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy.
Did anybody see the D&D movie? They show a rust monster very briefly.
Yep. I know what a rust monster is.
Wait, which D&D movie?
Cold displacement.
The most recent one.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
That is honestly one of the best adaptations. The only thing that I had an issue with is when somebody dies, they should have immediately introduced the character, the same character, but like
Looks
sorry,
just like him.
actor, but a
Yeah.
different character.
With a
No, I'm
mustache.
rogue. What are you talking about?
A mustache on him.
Don't we
His
recognize?
twin brother.
There's a whatever the guy's name is. Just change the first letter of his name.
Yeah. That was the one missed opportunity. Or like just in one scene, one of the people are gone. Like, where'd he go? I don't know. He's just back with the caravan.
Yeah, his
Player
mom
wasn't
called
there
him.
that week.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so okay, there's that, and then
So those are two. All right, third one.
wait,
You
I ain't
guys-
done with them. Since
Oh, okay.
Rosara's there, do you want to loan me money again so we can buy this map?
How much do you need
Well,
this time?
You want to try and talk him down?
I will definitely try to talk them down.
I suggest you go over there and ask them if they're interested in selling this map to you. And what did you say? 30 gold for this map?
That is what they're asking.
And I only have 12 on me right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pretend like I didn't have that information, other than to, be told that, obviously, I was told by my friend here that you guys might be selling a map we were interested in, and I was curious if I could buy it.
Yes. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for that.
Diplomacy?
Yes.
Why does Rosara have so much money? Is she a nepo baby?
Yes, actually, my family has it. See, this is why we need to
I
sit
knew
down
it.
and actually talk about our characters' backgrounds because nobody knows anything.
I knew it.
But yes, she has a merchanting background.
A what, baby?
21.
Nepo.
Nepo baby? Have you never heard
Nepotism.
Dang. Okay.
A klepto baby?
Nepo.
that? Nepo! Like nepotism, bro.
Nepotism. Okay, never
Ne-
mind.
I didn't make that term up. That was the internet.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
whoever made it
Alright.
up fucked it up because it should have been klepto anyway.
That's it.
You. Anyway.
that's something else.
You
That's a little
you
different.
talk them down 5 gold, so they're willing to part with it for 25.
All right, so I will pay them 25 gold for that, and Dalen owes me 25 gold.
Well, at least it's half of what I owed you before.
Yeah, you're only your debt's getting smaller.
I owed you
dear.
nothing for a minute.
Yeah.
Whole minute.
That's true.
All right. Now we're on to. You're ready to go to the next.
Give me one
Game.
sec here. I'm typing up a note. Please.
It's important to keep track
So
of this stuff.
I'm gonna put this down as dwarven map of Silver Marches. Is that fair?
Yes, it is.
Angela Lansbury ass.
Okay. I'm ready to proceed. Shit.
He now identifies as Dalen Fletcher.
All right. So, so you guys are then able to go find Buzz Lightyear.
Yay!
Come on.
All
Come on.
right.
I know you have a name generator program over there.
That one was all me.
I
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
That was the beauty. That one was the beauty of my. See, I love gnomes because gnomes pride themselves on funny sounding names.
Uh-huh.
And so makes sense. And Buzz, he's the honey guy. So
Yeah.
anyway, Buzz
Uh-huh.
Lightyear. So as you go to meet him, you find that he supplies all of the honey for Mark's Meadery, which is the most popular alcohol establishment here in the Stronghold.
Is it Mark's?
And he has, Mark's Meadery.
That's with a K and an X, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark's Meadery. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a communism joke.
Please do.
Yeah. The I'm trying to be a good boy here.
Uh-huh.
So even though he is a gnome, he is he's considered as much a dwarf as anyone else in the settlement. Like they absolutely look to him like one of the rock kin. But yeah, he is he's willing to sell honey. He has small earthenware pots that he like think Winnie the Pooh pots of honey. And yeah, so that's kind of his primary business. The chamber that he's in, it's a small chamber off to the side, but it has a small access going up into the surface, and the bees are just continually going up and collecting pollen and coming back down, and it's on a stalactite. There's this huge hive that's on a stalactite that he's got kind of scaffolding and everything all around it to collect the honey and everything.
Very cool.
Are they normal bees or not like giant bees or anything like that?
It's just a massive colony, or maybe colonies of normal bees.
Does he know the plants that the bees are getting the honey from?
He does not.
How much? How big are the pots of honey?
They are 4 pounds apiece.
And how much are they?
Let's see. That is a good question. Let's see. 2 GP per pound. So looking around 8 gold.
That's the smallest size he sells.
Yeah, he just has looks like he only has the one size, so when people buy a lot, they just get a lot of pots.
So I asked him when you were dealing with the hell are they called, the sky ponies. Well, first of all, I get the impression they're quite an ornery bunch. Can you tell us anything about them?
He says, "Well, I don't engage with them a lot myself. I pretty much keep to myself here in this cave. You know, I kind of stay within the structure." He kind of points to his arms and says, "I'm not really much of the adventuring type, as you can see." But he says, the people that bring honey to them, the thing that they say most is that they are a very proud people. They worship the Pegasus, which is their totem creature, the sky pony, and Uthgard, and then Tempest. So whatever you do when you're around them, you really want to be respectful of those 3 things. No jokes or sacrilege about those, and just make sure that you're very honorable in whatever you do, because they take offense very easily. But yeah, he just says, as long as you kind of abide by those, don't dishonor anyone, and you should be fine generally. They are known to be excellent trappers and hunters, and are a very raucous bunch. So can often be seen carousing and getting into brawls and such.
What was that last thing they worshipped?
The Uthgard.
Yeah, so it.
I said Pegasus, Uthgard, and something else.
Tempest.
Tempest. Okay.
So Pegasus, most people would know at least the myths of Pegasus. Uthgard was a great warrior who got lifted up into being a demigod. And then Tempest is the Lord of Battle, the god of battle.
Right. Okay.
Did you have anything else you wanted to ask him, Phelan? I know you wanted to come talk to this guy as well, specifically.
No, I was just interested in the bees. Nothing interesting here about the bees. Is
I'm-
anyone buying a pot of honey?
I was gonna buy 2 pots of honey actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll buy a couple of pots. We could stick them on the donkey.
Donkey.
We have a new mule in the back.
I was
Oh, that's right.
just gonna put my pots on my horse because they're for trading. So
What was the name you chose for it again?
Dos Equius.
There we go. Dos Equius.
Eric, you could make mead out of honey. What kind of skill would that fall under?
Brewing.
There's craft brewing.
Craft brewing. So it's like, can find like can Nazara have it upon a trader who like takes honey and makes it to mead?
yeah, that's part of why I'm
Definitely
grabbing
possible.
too, in case
Okay.
I mean,
I see where you're going.
yeah, that part of my goal, in case people haven't noticed while we go through here, is I'm going to be picking up little things like this to hold on to for, like, for example, when we were trying to get the gloves identified for Morgana, so that we have some other forms of leverage beyond just cash.
Okay.
Very
How
good.
much was a pot of honey again?
For
2 gold.
2 gold per pound.
2 gold. So it was a 4-pound pot.
Each
All right.
each pot is 4 pounds.
So okay, so I'll buy 2 pots as well.
Actually, I guess I'm only buying one because I only have 12. That's fine though.
Okay.
Honey pot.
Okay. Awesome. So the last encounter that you guys have here is the king requests an audience. As you're kind of talking to different people, he actually requests all of you guys to come and meet him. It's a formal audience, so you do have time to kind of straighten up and look presentable.
Oh, cool.
Maybe take a bath. And once everyone is there and comes in, you guys walk into the entrance hall. What's the guy called? The steward. The steward kind of meets you at the door and then waits a moment before opening the doors and walking in. And you guys actually have a huge assembly of a ton of dwarves, probably 100 dwarves here in the hall, all standing and giving a salute towards you guys as you walk forward. So as you approach the throne,
Smile and wave,
Queen,
boys. Smile and wave.
as you guys approach the throne, you notice the Broken Truth brothers to the side of the king as well, and then also a couple of the priests, those head clerics that you had met previously, are there as well. And the king does a nice announcement, just recognizing the work that you guys have been doing there, helping them out, and the honor that you were able to bring to the Broken Truth clan, recognizing their role in keeping the stronghold safe in years past. And he presents you guys with a set of masterwork thieves' tools.
What?
Dope.
He says that the previous owner of these was a drow who learned better than to try to steal from them. But you guys have proved yourselves to be honorable and could probably put them to better use than the drow did.
Sweet. Where's their vault?
Yeah. Yeah, Dalen's a little overwhelmed. He was not expecting any of this.
If Rosara is
so-
feeling anything, she's not saying anything or doing anything other than being very polite and very cheerful.
Yeah, Dalen's all smiles. Showing off them pearly whites.
Of course, the only thing anybody can see is her mouth, so.
She's a drow.
Oh, no.
Okay, so cool. So that is over the course of those 3 days. Other than that, I know I answered a lot of the other things there in the downtime chat. So those things kind of aspire to, so just not as much interactive parts there. So anything else that you guys are looking to do by day 3?
First, I do want to check with everybody. Is it okay if I have the Masterwork Thieves tools? Would we rather sell them?
No, keep them.
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
should add what?
Plus
Plus
2.
circumstance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you do.
Plus circumstance bonus. That stuff is the
Rosara, have
shit.
you shared with us about the hunting, getting the pelts and stuff?
We'll just assume yes at this point.
Okay. No, I mean Phelan's useful there. I assume Connor can be too.
It sounds like we also might. Well, I also might talk to the Sky Ponies about setting up a trade route. So.
Pelting some
I mean,
shit.
like actually getting pelts. It might be useful.
Yeah.
Hunting for pelts.
Right. Well, he also mentioned that they're warriors, so I will probably talk to them about potentially seeing if we can get them going so they can supply each other and us get a cut of the general supply.
All right. I spent 4 hours in the library for nothing.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
we will use your abilities. No problems.
I don't know if they mentioned this, but from what I remember, the Sky Ponies are a little xenophobic.
Against
Trade has a tendency to open up all sorts of things.
I'm just throwing that out there.
what's their race
I don't know
again?
if they. I don't know if they are now. I'm
Humans.
saying me as a person. I read somewhere, and I seem to remember them not liking outsiders much.
What are the Sky Ponies? Are they dwarves or what are they?
They're humans.
They're humans.
All the Utgard barbarians are humans.
There you go. You fit in perfectly.
Did Morgana manage to make anything with those? Or are we holding on to those spider silk sacks and venom sacks for Morgana, or did she manage to make anything with them? Or
Did I?
You so the venom. Let's see. I know I had this in my notes somewhere. Okay, yeah, because Phelan, you gave the herbs over, right?
I gave them to her. I can't do anything with them.
Okay. So go ahead and do what did I say it was? Come on, Devin. Be organized.
Or don't. Your choice.
Oh, are you trying to do craft alchemy? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Craft alchemy. If you want to do that check for the herbs first.
Okay. I haven't done that one before, so
It's just a craft check. So if you don't have craft alchemy, it's just your intelligence bonus plus 1.
no, I have. Wait, I have alchemy.
Oh, perfect. So then it's just D20 plus your craft alchemy bonus. Sorry, yeah, your ranks, your total there, and then also a plus 2 because
Wait.
you're renting out those labs. Sorry, that's a lot of
Hold
numbers. So D20
yeah. Okay.
plus 2, and then plus whatever your craft alchemy skill bonus is.
All
So
of
that's
that in
page
one
2.
roll, or am I adding the bonus afterwards?
Well, let me ask this first. What's your craft alchemy bonus on page 2 of your character sheet?
That's under?
it's under skills.
Yes.
Is that the
skills.
skill mod?
Yep.
Oh, okay, 9.
Okay, so do D20, 1D20 plus 11.
Is she trying to make something, or what is it we're trying to do here?
She is making something
Oh,
Ooh.
with those herbs.
And spices.
The spice must flow.
I hope it's crunchy.
Okay,
And the wings must flap. Go ahead. What?
so it takes you a couple of tries to actually perfect it, but because you're going off of a memory of something that you made a long time ago, but you're able to after the first couple of mess ups, you're able to make 4 potions of antidote, or just 4 antidotes. They have a long shelf life, so that shouldn't be a concern. But yeah, just add
Like how long we talking?
like years.
Okay.
The herbs themselves only had like 10 days or something, but
Mhm.
once you've distilled it and everything, so you've got 4 antidotes that you know that if somebody gets poisoned, it's able to reduce the effect of that poison.
Well, just Thank you. So I guess, should I just hold on to those until people need them?
Yeah, it's
They're-
up to
they're-
you on whether
they're
you want to
yours,
hang on to
yeah.
them or sell.
Yep.
If you want to try to sell them.
I recommend holding on to them.
Well,
Dog doesn't
maybe-
mind if you sell everything.
well, maybe I'll just hold on to them for now.
Dog has arachnophobia now.
Cool.
And then the other thing that you were doing was the venom.
And
Was
the
it
silk sacks.
venom and silk sacks?
I don't. Did we say the silk could be used for alchemy? I thought it was.
Yeah.
venom.
Yeah.
The silk sacks are just something that you could potentially sell as an alchemical ingredient.
Oh.
You don't have the other components that you would need to
Okay.
actually distill that into, but you are familiar enough with it to know that it is a component for a potion of web, an oil of web, where you're able to throw it down and
Create a web.
replicate the spell.
And how long those have a shelf
It is,
life? I'm
wait,
assuming.
wait.
Sorry.
What does it do?
Yes. If you were to create that oil, it allows you to essentially it's like a scroll but in potion form. Does that make sense? So you throw it down and then it enacts the spell web.
So think of a
Gotcha.
hand grenade. Yeah, web hand grenade.
Mhm.
The sticky
Okay.
hand grenade of Antioch.
Antioch.
But we may not have the stuff to get that. So should we sell those? Do you guys think to make sure we don't keep them till they go bad?
I feel like selling them is probably the best way to go, but I don't do any alchemy, so I would let the alchemist
Well,
and the seller.
what are the other components for that? Because that sounds pretty useful.
Wouldn't that be more of a craft potion, or is that a craft wondrous item, or I don't know?
That one's still craft alchemy because it's just that oil. So it's similar to it's essentially like a tanglefoot bag,
Okay.
but a little bit bigger area. Okay. The answer to that is forthcoming. Let's see. So the things that would be needed for that would be a high quality oil. So something it looks like between 30 and 40 gold worth of oil, and then just the alchemical components, which you have access to at this point.
So I'd
Did
only
you
need
wanna-
one other thing.
Yeah, so if you did want to buy some oil, then
How much
then
is
you
it?
could attempt to. You just do diplomacy. You know, normally it's between 40 and 50 gold.
Okay. I don't think I have that much. Can I just hold on to the spider webs and then get it later?
You can.
The problem is they're going to expire, is what they were saying.
Spider webs expire?
Well, they're
No,
not the
it's a
webs.
stack.
Yeah. They're the glands from inside the
Lord.
creature that holds onto it. So when they dry out, you're not going
Oh.
to be able to extract it.
Okay. Well, how much are they if you sell them?
Hold on, I got that. It's on my other piece of paper though.
And then DM, I'm sorry, did she make an antidote or an antitoxin?
Oh, I think I meant to say antitoxin.
So is that the one that you have to take it before you get poisoned and then it works for an hour?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Christ.
Yes. That
It's
So-
is
significantly less useful.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, sounds like you sell them then.
Thanks for that.
Still, I mean, it's not entirely
They-
unuseful.
they sell for 50 gold a piece, so they're still pretty useful. And if we know we're gonna fight another spider, they're definitely something we should give to Gog. Wait, why
God's
did I
like,
call
"Give it
him
to
out
me."
specifically?
Maybe just let Gog take one like in his pocket or something.
He sees a
He's got
spider and he
a
starts
chain around
emergency
his neck.
chugging.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about our DM and what he.
So real quick, guys. The antitoxin gives you a significant bonus on your fortitude save against poison for 1 hour. So if we think we're going to fight something poisonous, whoever we think is going to possibly get poisoned should take the antitoxin, and it'll give them a bonus for 1 hour against poison.
It's usually the tank. So the large silk sack is 9 gold. The medium ones are 5 gold. We have 1 large and 2 medium. So we could stand to make 19 gold if we sell them.
All right, well then let's just sell them.
Okay. And then were you going to try to what could she do with you said she could do something with the poison sacks?
Yeah, with the poison sacks, you can you could either empty those out into empty vials and use that as poison, or you could try to just sell them wholesale. There is risk involved with whenever you're dealing with poison, so just know that you may
Poison
a
yourself.
low roll can have consequences.
And then Rosaria, you're not doing craft poison making yet?
No.
Okay. That is another craft skill that they don't list in the player's handbook, but I think it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah, I didn't see that as a class skill, so I wasn't worried about it yet. So do we want to, okay, so if anybody's asking my opinion, which nobody is, but I'm going to give it anyway.
Yeah,
right.
I say we sell the large one because that definitely gives us 25 gold right there. We have 2 mediums and 3 tiny ones, though one of the tiny ones is mostly empty because it's all in GOG.
All right.
So those only give us 7. So if we keep the tiny ones and try, if Morgana wants to try to drain them, if that's a risk, I don't know if she wants to take it, then we'd at least have some poison that we would have around, and then we could make 40 gold off the other. Well, no, more than 40, sorry. 55 gold off the other, the large and the 2 medium we have.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I don't know if you want her to roll for draining those or what she has to do for that, but I'll take care of getting those other ones sold.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. She doesn't have to do it right now, but if you would like to try to get those into a vial, you have about 10 days before the potency of those poisons will kind of naturally deteriorate. But if you get them into vials, then it makes their shelf life essentially indefinite. So,
What is the roll?
it would just be for that one. It's basically just a survival roll, trying to squeeze the poison in there without getting any on yourself. So D20 plus your survival bonus.
Oof.
It doesn't have to be you. Okay,
Oh, well, fuck.
Any-
Someone else do
anyone-
it. Better survival.
anyone can do this one. It's an untrained skill.
Okay.
2, 3, not it.
about the
Survival's not
survivalist?
one of my strong suits.
And the one with poison resistance says 1, 2, 3, not it.
Yeah, and a high survival skill.
It's
Yeah,
just like
mine is -1, so I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have a 6. Who has?
My survival is a plus 10.
Do you want to try and do it?
What am I doing again?
What's yours?
I should
Draining
Poison.
poison into vials.
Okay, and it might poison me.
Potentially, yes, if you fail your roll.
Possible.
I can. Should I just cast resist poison before I even start this?
Be
You can
Smart
cast
idea.
resistance on yourself, but there is no resist poison.
It just gives you a +1 if you do accidentally poison yourself. Give you a
It would be
+1 to
plus-
resist it.
It would be
A delay
+1
poi-
plus
delay
plus
poison.
whatever. Oh my god. Be +1 plus whatever your fortitude save is.
Yeah.
And look at it this way: the worst thing that could happen is you lose a point of strength, like Gog did.
All right. So I'm trying to drain. Do I have to roll for everyone or just for this one single roll?
You could just do one roll.
All right. So
So you're going to do a fortitude save. If you're going to cast resistance on yourself first, do a +1.
I'm not casting. I'm just gonna go for it.
Oh, she's rolling the dice, folks.
All right, so
As
she's
you
going
do.
to just
So
do a survival.
for putting poison into vial.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So you don't
And
need to
then-
do the fort save yet, hopefully.
Dalen's
If
so
I
ready
fail-
for you to
If
take
I,
your damn.
if I fail this, I'm setting somebody on fire.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Gog's like, please don't look at me. So my son has these like little cops and robbers like revolvers that make a little click sound when you pull the trigger. And I
Mm.
forgot
Jesus
how fun
Christ,
that was.
lady.
Oh, okay.
She gets every last drop out of there.
Her last drop. She even made Gog spit in one to top it off. Yeah. So you're gonna get. So how many did you drain out? It was the.
The two full tiny ones.
Okay. So yeah, out of the tiny venom sacs, you do get a total of 3 vials worth of poison. None drips or spills on any open wounds, so you have no issues. That was a great roll. Well done. I think you hacked.
Yeah, wait. Yeah,
the
that
dice roller.
looks like a cheat.
Yeah, great job with that.
because,
So
because I am that skilled.
Mhm.
At hacking games.
you got a 30. She's teaching people how to do it while she does it. Yeah, so you get 3 vials now. Just so you guys are aware how vials of poison work. Actually, let me look up these ones to make sure I'm talking about the right one. There's different kinds of poison.
There's a lot.
A lot of different kinds of poison. So with this one, it is.
Is this the one where it's like a full round action to apply it to a weapon or something like that?
Is.
How long does it last after applied?
It does. It just does a. Here it is. Okay, so the poison, how it'll work is it does a primary and then a secondary effect. So the primary is once you stab them, let's say you put it on your blade, you have a 5% chance of nicking yourself when you're applying it to your blade. But if you don't do that, then next time you hit something with that weapon, as long as it's not resistant to poison, it has to make a save against the poison. If it fails, then it takes some sort of damage. It's usually like a strength or some sort of ability damage. For this one, it is strength damage. So it would take 1d4 damage to its strength, and then after 1 minute, so 10 rounds later, it would take another 1d4 damage to its strength.
And keep in mind, most of our fights last for about 6 rounds at most.
Yeah.
We might
Fun
fight something
fact,
that lasts
when I
a lot
get to
longer than
ninth-
that.
Fun fact: when I get to 9th level, I become immune to all poisons.
Druids and
Well, la-di-da.
monks. Druids and monks do that. So she's like, I'm gonna be
Look-
drinking this at level 9.
Looking forward.
Just to be sure I have this right, you said there's a 5% chance to nick yourself when you put it on a weapon. But the
Correct,
next
and there's
time.
also,
Oh, go ahead.
if you get if you critically fail with a poisoned weapon, then you also nick yourself.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
it's the only time that a crit fail actually does like critically or injure yourself.
What about
poison
what about
weapons are
dipping
unique.
arrowheads into it?
That's the same thing as applying a poison. There's a possibility that you get yourself. That one makes less sense, but same rules
that-
for balance.
That's and we said it's a full round to apply it.
Pretty sure that's what the rules are.
I
It's
think
weird.
that's
I
right.
just made my other party sliced open a giant huge snake last night, so they had
So-
to deal with poison too.
The next question is
Okay.
how long after you apply it does it last?
It's like 2 hits. So as soon as you hit them, if they fail the fortitude save, then they take strength damage, and then 1 minute after they take more strength damage.
Right. But my
So,
question is if I was to apply it to my arrows now, do I have like a day to
how
use
long does
it,
it
10 days
stay?
to use it? Yeah.
I mean, probably a couple of hours. It's one of those things that you want to do immediately before you're getting into a fight, if you know it's coming, or not something you want to just be walking around with.
Okay. That's what I
Did
wanted
you
to know.
guys know that the Comanche used to dip their arrows in dung?
I believe
Yeah.
it.
I did know that.
So they would poison whoever they hit them with. Isn't that fucked up?
Hey. Humans suck.
I mean, and prisoners dip shanks in doo-doo to infect people.
Yes, they do.
Gross.
Also disgusting, yes. So for everything that I have sold so far, this is in addition to what the gold I gave you guys last time. Everybody gets 12 gold, 6 silver, 7 copper.
Say that again.
Everybody gets 12
12
gold, 6 silver, 7 copper.
Okay.
12, 6, 7.
12, 6, 7.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then that
Shout out.
poison, does anybody else want some of it for themselves to use? Or I feel like we should just give it all to Rosara.
Yeah, I don't go for it.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool to put them on crossbow bolts, but she can have them.
I mean, if you want, it's not like there's only one vial. If you want a vial, that would.
Yeah, I'll
split
keep
'em.
one if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
I don't mind.
So make sure you put it in your inventory, please.
I like sharing. So
Yes, sir.
There you go. Now say, please, sir, may I have another?
Ugh.
No,
now say fuck you.
no,
It's back. Oh God.
that's right. When you guys
Alright.
start getting boring around here, that creepy goblin person comes out.
So how many vials were there
Persepolis.
total?
Trace.
Okay, so do you just want one, or would you like two?
One's probably fine. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't use the crossbow a whole lot, but I just think it'd be a little spice to add to the mix. So I'll just
So
take one.
each vial can be applied once to
Yeah.
a weapon or to a bow or an arrow, rather, or something like that.
Oh, so they're tiny as fuck.
Yeesh.
Yeah, the vials are very small. Those are the same things we put potions in, and we think of potions as like these big fat things, but they're actually like 3 ounces,
Well, how many do we have of these vials? 4?
3.
3
Three.
total.
Oh, yeah, you can have 2. I'll just take one.
Okay.
And keep in mind again, it takes a full round to apply it to a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole 6 seconds you got to blow trying to put it on something.
Or I
Mm,
can just wait until I know we're going to
that's
get into
so
a fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's so goofy.
Well, you can do it faster if you want to try. It's not going to be a 5% chance that you fail anymore, though.
I mean,
Oh, he's typing. He's typing.
Oh boy.
Well, the funny thing is, I heard everything up until the point where you're like,
yeah, we could hear you guys the whole time.
yeah, we heard you the whole time.
Like we're the ones that fucked up. What happened over there?
The internet dropped for just a brief second for some reason.
Spectrum is
Yeah.
garbage.
Didn't lose your stream, did you?
No.
Maybe for, I think, didn't, Phelan say it dropped for a second?
It buffered for like a second.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back, baby.
All right.
But I see it moving again, like your little flappy wings.
Yep,
What the
so we're
fuck?
good.
Flappy wings.
Okay. So, yeah. So you guys have some leads. So is there anything in particular you guys are planning to do now after this nice little ceremony?
So I'm confused. I might have missed something here. Did the king say that he wanted us to do something?
Nope. He just brought you in to thank you and present that master thieves tools to you guys.
No, we just got to go to
things
a
are pretty
party.
expensive, Rosara. That's probably like at least 300 gold or something like that.
Yes, I know. I'm very happy.
It's very cool.
And I will have told the king exactly how thrilled we are to receive such a wonderful gift, and we will use them only with the greatest honor.
Hurrah!
He reaches down, his pocket watch is gone.
I do not pick pockets, goddammit, at least not of kings, because there are way too many people with sharp objects around here.
Okay. All right. We had some leads. It sounded like we had at least one option for something else we could do while we're here. But personally, I'm kind of interested on moving on at this point. What do you guys think? I think the tentative plan is to come back through here anyways once we're done in Night Trees.
I mean, we have to come back this way anyway.
Well,
We do have a
quote-unquote
wizard
have to.
waiting on us for some stuff, so we should get going.
He's not.
Yeah.
He wasn't in a hurry either. So,
wow.
but I don't know. Did they happen to say if the stuff on the cart was time sensitive?
Nope. It was just they just lost. Yeah, no, nothing time sensitive. It's just supplies, non-perishables.
Nothing that they need urgently.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's probably a fine idea if we go ahead and start heading up to the Night Trees again and make sure we shouldn't be too much further off, should we? In just another couple days.
Correct.
Might be a little more than that.
Pull up a map. It's a map. It's a map.
Yeah.
Where's my son's nifty little? Oh, he took it. Oh, brat.
So-
A little shit.
Oh,
I stole his toy tape measure, and it's actually pretty useful because it's so small. It's pretty useful, but
Is it like accurate?
yeah, it's just like super thin.
So we're going to be traveling through the Coldwood. We're going to be crossing a river. We're going to be going through a place called the Cold Vale, it looks like, or nearby it anyways. We're going to be at the foot of the mountains again. And then we're going to go by a place called Bjorruna's Well, but not through it. And that'll take us to the Night Trees. It's a good trek. It's not a short run. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I was going through, or from Adbar. We're in Felbar.
mhm.
anyway,
Yeah,
we
I'm
just need
trying
to
to
go-
figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah, we just need to go north from Felbar through, I guess those are some foothills or whatever.
Yep.
And then probably best to stay on the road from there and head northwest, it looks like, and then back around to the Night Trees. Or we could just go a little ways north and then head straight east through the wilderness into the Night Trees. But I don't remember. Did he give us an indication of where that specific tree he was talking about? I know he said he wanted a sacred willow tree or something, but it didn't have to be that specific sacred willow.
No, he just wanted from wasn't it? I thought it was crap. I don't know where the list went.
Some bark or whatever.
I think it's sap of a sacred fir.
Yes.
Oh, fir.
The sacred fur.
Yeah. There's a lot of boots there.
Ah.
Boots with the fur.
What the fuck? Yeah, I get it.
It occurs to me too on this list is we need an antenna from a rust monster.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
we do have a rust monster that we have to deal with.
That almost kind of makes me want to stick around.
Well, maybe we should actually, before we do that, send the druid back to the library and have her look up rust monsters.
Maybe, but they're not like a regular animal. They're an aberration,
Yeah, but I would imagine the dwarves would have them well documented.
right? But keep in mind that library is very small. It had like 4 shelves worth of stuff and maybe 100 total documents.
Yes.
You think everything's small for dwarves, but
Damn.
The resource of the library has been tapped. So that's the downside of knowledge checks is once you do a knowledge check, there's not really redoing a knowledge check. So
There's probably this is a dwarven citadel with a opening to the Underdark. Somebody here is going to have friggin' information about rust monsters if they're knowledge dungeoneering.
I mean, we were just talking to that Mara gal that told us it was a rust monster to begin with.
Well, okay, then did you? It sounded like you wanted to send the druid for some reason, though.
Hmm.
You trying to get more info for or whatever?
I mean, she has better checks on that kind of stuff than I do.
She wouldn't have anything for dungeoneering, though.
No, but never. So we would need to talk to that gal again to see about, what precautions we might want to take with a rust monster.
Maybe we could get some more info about how their ecology or something. Assuming she actually has it and isn't just remembering fighting one once, but it's the best lead that we've got so far, I think. I don't know. This all hinges on whether or not we want to stay. So we need we need quote unquote a rust monster. We need the antenna from them for the wizard. Do you guys want to stick around and try and get it if this pans out to actually be a rust monster we can fight and defeat, or do you guys want to move on to the night trees?
I'm cool with seeing if this is gonna be a rust monster.
I feel like that tree's not going to go anywhere. However, this rust monster might not be here on the way back.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
This thing
Let's do that.
Let's see how poisonous this thing is for Gog's sake here.
It sounds like we're leaning towards sticking around and going after the rust monster. Does anybody have a problem with that?
I'm fine with that.
I'm good.
All right, DM. We're going back to Mara or whatever the fracker name was
Mara.
to ask some more information about the
Mara
rust
Jade.
monster.
Mara
If
Underfoot.
only.
All right, so you head back to speak with Mara Ironfoot,
Ironfoot. Damn it.
and your
Proud
socialist.
feet.
Well, I think you might have changed your
And-
name since the last time because I had the note it was Underfoot there.
This is one of
You're
the
just
few
making
times
that
I
up.
actually had the right. I might have said it wrong, but my notes are actually there.
Oh,
So
okay.
it is Ironfoot, but I could probably did say it wrong. Okay, so she mentions that she has encountered a couple of rust monsters, and the one precaution that she gives is that rust monsters are attracted to metal. So the bigger the piece of metal, they especially like plate and kind of that non-porous metal. So chainmail they'll eat, but they don't prefer it over like plate mail and stuff. But the bigger piece of metal, so starting usually with armor, they'll try to hit it with their antenna, and then work their way down to smaller like shields and swords and stuff.
Oh, I
So
remember my
can you-
aunt telling me stories about it, but I thought she was making them up.
If you hit a rust monster, she also mentioned with a metal item, it also will corrode. It immediately makes those things useless. So she says the best bet if you're going to fight a rust monster is some sort of wooden or non-metallic weapons.
Makes sense.
This is like a
Um,
nightmare.
All right.
Like, can you throw metal to distract it?
It's a possibility.
You could theoretically.
Is it all metals, sister, or just ferrous?
Ferrous is their preferred. They will go for precious metals if there's not really others. But yeah, they definitely go for ferrous metals, especially like plate and things initially.
Does anyone have a chunk of metal on them that they don't care about?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm leaving my sword behind.
I have some steel from Flint and Steel.
We could always see if we could purchase a chunk of metal or an old breastplate, an old broken breastplate around here somewhere.
I think the intention is we're gonna have to kill this thing one way or another because it sounds like it's gonna be causing problems. And besides, we need the antenna anyway.
Yeah, but it's easier to kill if we're distracted.
I didn't say we didn't. Well, what about it sounds pretty awful for our equipment, but What kind of attack did it do on your person?
But so the she says that it doesn't really attack people, at least in her experience. It literally just destroys all their stuff. It's not super aggressive towards the people themselves. I mean, it will if there's no metal, but it doesn't eat organic material. So, yeah, it'll try to run away rather than fight if there's no metal at all.
Yeah, so we might need some metal to lure it out.
Yes, we need some metal.
If we lured it out and it gets close enough, I still do have that skull-capped mace on me, so that would be considered a non-metal object. You can beat the shit out of it with that.
Isn't that a
think it
little
was just a
tiny for
club.
you?
I mean, I have sling bullets,
Well, and I have my crossbow.
and
My
I have
hand
a
crossbow.
club. I think, or stab or something on me that's wooden.
We could purchase a couple wooden clubs or something for those who would like to use them. I'm sure we could find a giant tree or something for
Gog.
that one. My brain is not working.
Hmm. Wow. Well, friends, I don't know. You guys tell me what you want to do. I'm gonna leave my heavy armor and my mace behind if we go after this thing. I think I can't risk ruining these things because I don't think I can replace them.
I wear leather, so I'm not worried about that. But I will be
The only
leaving.
metal thing I have on me is my scimitar.
Yeah, I'll leave my rapier though.
We have plenty of spells and arrows to throw at this thing.
Yeah, we just need. So we get Gog a very large,
Club.
club, and then the rest
Picks
of
up
us
the damn tree.
throw things. Yes, he just picks tree, improvised weaponry, and then the rest of us just throw things at it. But we need and so we buy a breastplate, we throw it out there, we wait for it to approach, and then we start beating the shit out of it.
I don't know if we have to buy a whole breastplate. It might just be enough to buy.
Maybe we can find someone who actually has a piece of damaged metal that they don't want anymore.
Or we can just look around and see if there's one laying around somewhere.
Or we
Yeah.
just go down to the mines and get a plate of iron that's probably way cheaper than an actual piece of armor.
Or we could just try to
That's
find a free piece sitting around somewhere.
Like rogue free?
Like, they're just putting it in the trash.
My people eat metal too, so I don't know. Yes. Let's go do that.
I believe it.
We're going to scour the streets really quick and see if we can find a piece of metal that no one's using.
You yeah, I mean, I guess do a search check. Search or spot. I don't really care. Whichever one you guys want to do.
I'll let you take care of that, Rosara.
They're both the same for me, so it doesn't matter. It's the same roll.
Mine's a +8. What's yours, Rosara?
7.
You guys can both do it.
All right.
It's not like a small area or something where.
Yeah, we can both be looking.
Did everybody roll for that? Search?
Yep, search or
Yes.
spot. You guys can look around.
While they're doing that, I'm going to ask around and see if there's a place where they dump any scrap metal.
Well, I
Okay.
got it.
Okay, so Rosara, you find a piece of metal that's about the size of a large metal shield, super corroded and in poor condition. And when you ask the nearest person, they say, yeah, it's just a piece of hunk. They haven't thrown it out yet to get smelted back down and reworked. So it's no issue. You get the same responses for Gog and Phelan. Phelan, yours is about the size of a small shield, And
Mhm.
Gog, you find like a block of just like a chunk of metal that's
You found a rock.
yeah, basically the size of a rock, like it's the size of a brick. So all three, some scrap metal that yeah, you guys are able to get. For Dalen, you do hear that there's that they say there are various scrap just kind of sitting around. There's a couple. Some of the lower tier clans will go around and think like going door to door asking for cans. That's how they make their money. So if there's scrap metal kind of along the hallways, you guys are able to just pick that up.
Cool. So I guess I'm dragging back a large piece of metal.
Yeah, it's about 20. Yours is about 25 pounds. Gog, yours is only about 6 pounds, and then Phelan, yours is about 12 pounds.
Here, hang on.
All right. So we want to put this on the mule, and should we just buy him a club?
Probably.
I'm leaving my scimitar behind on my mule.
I mean, I had a really crazy idea, but it might be unnecessary.
What's
Do it.
that? Tell us.
Gog straight up just strips butt fucking naked, takes all of his shit off, rages, and beats the shit out of this monster with a club or his mace.
Sure.
That
I mean, we can
actually
start
could
with
work.
that.
I don't know why you would do that, considering you're not wearing any metal armor.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, you're not?
Studded, but it's with studded
this
leather
motherfucker just
kind of
wants to
count.
streak.
He's
The
trying
fuck?
to do
Studded
the,
though. It is studded. So does that like technically count, or is it still considered
Is
just
it
a leather?
studded?
Like, it's
If
studded
it's
leather
studded,
armor.
it has metal.
Yeah.
so
not
he's
that crazy
he's
now,
trying
huh?
to do he's trying to do psychological damage to the rust monster at the same
You
time.
were wearing like hide armor.
He's gonna do it to all of us in the meantime.
At least put a loincloth on, you freak. A great club is 5 gold. I say we pitch in and each throw a gold in and buy him a great club.
All right. I would be fine with an okay club, but I guess we'll do a great club.
With
Great club's
Uh-huh.
2-handed.
I was being sarcastic.
For 2 silver, you find a modest loincloth. Nobody
So
has
we're
to
each-
see that horse.
We're each coughing
Yeah,
up a
half
gold
our butt.
to buy Gog a club.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, please. Everybody who feels like contributing, please drop a gold in.
I've already
All
given
right,
my
I'll
gold.
That's costing a gold.
So that's
Thank
2.
you,
We need,
everybody.
we need 3 more gold,
This
people.
is funny.
Okay, yeah, I'll give one.
Okay, that's
I can.
Yeah. we need 2
I'll-
more.
I'll give 1 gold.
Okay,
To
then
yourself.
1 more.
He just flips the coin and catches it. He's like, thanks. But
You put
Phelan or Connor, you guys gonna contribute?
yeah, we both are.
Already did.
Oh. Well, then who's missing?
No, I was the missing one.
Oh.
Who is the stingy ass motherfucker?
No one. Everybody's throwing in.
Well, here's the deal.
Who's
it
Mr.
only
Pink here?
Doesn't
It
that give
only
us
costs-
6 gold?
Holy
6 gold
shit.
though?
it only costs 5.
Wait, maybe I can talk to them. Maybe it'll cost less.
Maybe the
fine.
Nepo baby should add a little more.
Why? We already over how
Christ.
much it costs.
Oh yeah.
when you go to pay, they just say 1 more question there at the bottom.
5, 10, or
Do you wanna add
15.
a tip?
All right, Rosara, it sounds like we have plenty of people to contribute. You figure it out and you tell us how much we need to give you.
Can I roll diplomacy to get it cheaper?
You can.
The check might just be really high, but God, I'm glad he doesn't tell you.
18.
That's total.
That's my total, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to. Do you go to BF Swords and More or Iron Helm's War Supplies?
Let's go to BF Swords and More because that just sounds like a great place. Plus, they have more than swords.
Yes. So Stror Broadaxe. He does have a couple of great clubs. They are very nice condition and everything, but he's pretty firm on his 5 gold.
He wants his
does
pound
not-
of flesh.
Let's see, what is he? He is he's a dwarf. He is very stingy, and the entire time you're talking to him, he's like continuing to polish this just massive Zweihander sword.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
know which
he's
shop I'm
firm
not
on 5.
frequenting again. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll give him the 5. I will give Morgana her gold back since we only need 5, and then I'll God can take his new giant stick.
Am I rolling the same for attack and damage on this
No, I'm
club?
sending
Am I
it
still
to you now. I'm sending it to you
Okay.
now. Hang on.
just assumed it would be the same as the great sword, but
It's not. It's
No,
a
it's
club.
not.
It's it goes bonk instead of slash.
Correct.
So instead of cutting things in half, you'll just turn them into a fine paste.
Yes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Ha!
oh wait, hang on. I see you just edited.
I'm editing it some more here. Sorry.
Potatoes.
I'm just gonna take out
So-
the price because you don't need that.
Hang on, so I'm just putting all that info in here on my character sheet here.
Yep. Don't
What,
erase your great sword, obviously.
I'm sorry to ask, what area is this rust monster in again? Is it like in a cave or something?
Yeah, he's underground.
He's underground.
Underground again.
So that's it's a 1d8, not a 20 this time. That's okay.
It's not 2d6. That's your normal damage is 2d6, right? With the great sword.
Wait, hold on. Oops.
Yeah, so your attack roll is always going to be 1d20 plus that attack melee bonus.
Yeah, your
The
attack
damage
roll
is what's
doesn't
changing.
change.
You'll just change your
the attack,
damage roll.
attack doesn't. It's just damn. Okay, I see.
You know what? I fucked up the damage too. It's actually more than that. I'll
course.
change it here in a second. Dude, I'm trying to help you here. You
I
could just have the
know.
book open. Calm down. We're getting there.
Hang on.
Gog's getting overwhelmed.
People don't play a barbarian thinking they're going to be using a lot of numbers.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's when I started looking this shit up, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Barbarians and wizards are the worst at the shit.
Nah, but frankly, I prefer the wizard because, well, I don't know. Like the complexity is there, but it's like a bunch of different stuff. Like you have to keep doing the same math over and over again, and it gets exhausting. It feels like, or it would
Fighter is
anyways.
where it's at.
Thank
You don't
you.
have to worry about raging. You don't have to worry about it's just I swing or I shoot.
Yeah,
And
basically.
I swing, and I shoot.
I kind of like being a rogue. It's basically the same,
like
but then I get to disarm traps and shit. So
Is this so it says in the description it's often studded with nails or spikes or ringed by bands of iron. Does this one have any of that shit?
Nope, this one is all it's entirely wood. It's literally one big log essentially. Whittled down. Because you guys, I'm sure, say something about like make sure there's no metal, and
Yeah.
so it's basically like a fat walking stick.
That's not going to change its effects or anything, right?
No,
So Gog, you're still two-handed. You're just using a club this time instead of a greatsword.
yep.
Right.
I say we leave one of the mules at the inn and load all our metal up on it, and just stable it. Ask them to watch our stuff, and then go in completely metalless.
I was just going to leave it in my room.
Oh, that's fine too. Does anybody have a problem with any of that? Now, here's the deal. I'm not telling you to start taking all the metal out of your inventory. I'm just saying anything that you have on you that is metal, my advice would be to leave it. If you're going to take it, just keep that in mind that you're taking it.
Just pretend it's
And-
not there.
Well, I'm just
Oh,
saying, like, keep
Can
in
it
mind,
affect our money?
it's up to you. I'm not taking my money.
I'm not taking my money.
I'm leaving my money and my scimitar behind. That's the only metal things I possess.
Yeah. So the reason I'm saying this is anything you bring with you that is metal, it's going to potentially be vulnerable to this thing. It sounds like, anyway.
Yeah, I got
Going
my crossbow and
straight.
my. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm just doing straight loincloth and club.
Now, Gog, for anybody like you and me who was wearing armor that had metal in it that you're leaving behind, you just have to take your armor bonus off your armor class. You don't have to actually erase it. Just remember when somebody asks what your armor class is, you don't get your armor bonus.
So it's just a 0 then if I'm going in no armor.
You don't have a dexterity bonus?
I have one of 1.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I just have.
Hold on. I'm going to look at your sheet. Yeah, so your armor class would be 11 then instead of 14.
So it's always 10 plus whatever your bonuses are.
Are you looking at your character sheet, Gog?
Yes.
Okay, you see at the top there, AC 14
Yes.
equals 10 plus the numbers there. You just ignore the armor one.
Okay.
Now you have an AC of 11.
Got it.
And that'll affect your flat-footed too, but we'll worry about that if it comes up.
Okay.
You're very Goggerino right now.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just acknowledging what you said. You said it would affect my flat-footedness, but we'll run into that later. And I said, okay.
Yeah, you got nothing to apologize for. It's a lot to keep track of.
You have everything to apologize for.
The only
feel like
things
I do.
the only things that it sounds like most people are going to have to worry about that are metal are the tips on their arrows or their crossbow bolts. Just, we don't know how this thing's going to come after us and who it's going to go after first, really. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little bit of an unpredictable fight.
Well, not that unpredictable because we have a giant piece of metal that'll go for first.
I'm kind of excited.
We don't know how smart it is either, though. And if you're carrying around 25 pounds of metal, that might affect your speed.
Well, that's why I was saying we put it on the horse or the mule and carry it there, and then we toss it. Or we let Gog toss it. Or Gog can carry it and he can toss it.
But
That might be a better idea. I don't know. You guys figure it out.
I can toss it.
Okay, so
I feel like if you put it on the mule, it's going to be a little risky because couldn't the mule get hurt?
yeah, it could go after the
It's
mule.
possible,
Or
plus the-
it'll run it away, or it'll run away, and
Yeah.
and
So we leave the
the
mules.
other thing is too, the saddles are going to have buckles and stuff, so it'd probably be better if we keep them away from them.
Yeah, so we leave the mules. We take the metal pieces that we found. God can carry the big 25 one. We'll get to the area where the thing is. If it doesn't attack us before we get there, we just kind of toss it on the ground and wait.
Devin, how big was that piece of metal I got?
12?
How big was the piece of metal?
Yours
yeah,
was like a
12,
small
12 feet.
shield, was like 11 pounds,
12
right?
pounds.
Okay.
12.
I think it was 12. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Do we have a
I'm
guess
ready.
about how far away this fight is?
It's just it's not too far. But no, not like a real. You have time in the day still to do this for day. Let's see. So yeah, so this is still the day that you guys met with the king and Buzz. You still have they said you still have time to get down there and back. So this would still be the 18th.
You know what sucks is my wizard, like the last thing he did was research a spell to restore any metal object that had been destroyed by rust. And he never got to use it. And the reason why is he was going down into dwarven ruins.
You just wanted to fix everything up.
Well, I was thinking if we found like an apparatus down there that was like an elevator or something, you know what I mean? Like something to restore it so we could use it.
If only
Makes
he had a
sense.
If only he had a Coca-Cola.
Mm.
That's funny. That was actually a material component. Okay, let's rock and roll, kids.
Okay. So I've got Dalen, Phelan, Rosara, Gog, Connor. Am I
Connor
missing
will
any?
be AFK for just a minute, but he'll be back.
Dalen, Phelan, Rosara, Gog, Connor. Am I missing? I'm missing one person. Who am I missing? Hold on.
Me, Morgana.
Which map should we load?
None of them yet.
Okay.
I want to make sure. That
If you haven't yet, you should start watching Rosara's stream.
Yes. And my computer hasn't had any issues. I've had this up for a couple of minutes. Nothing's gone wrong yet. So
Okay.
that's always good.
Yay!
Oh, jinx it.
Players. Yeah, we'll see. Immediately crashes. There we go.
Oh,
Summon.
it didn't even let me pick a map. It just dumped me in there.
Yeesh. All right, that is player permission. Data Darlin. Gamma. Player permission. Connor,
Dalen
no,
has
she's
no armor, no weapons, and no shield.
this one
Well,
is just.
I guess you
Oh.
better stay in the back. You can borrow my wooden shield if you want.
Wait, I think I had a... Well, the wooden shields have metal on them anyway. They're not made out of entirely wood, I don't think.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to step away for just a minute.
Reported.
Okay.
All right, who do we have here? So I still
But,
need
I
to
mean,
add.
our clothing and everything has belt buckles and shit on it too.
Don't tell the DM. He
So
just wants
Says you?
technically if there's nothing else there, then he'll go for like buttons and stuff. But generally speaking, that's not going to keep him around when there's potential like damage. It's gonna run away unless there's something really in it for him.
Does anybody pick their spells for the day?
Yes.
I don't have to do that.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Have I picked my spells for the day?
Good question.
I am missing one. Does anybody have anything we need to go over while we're waiting for Rosara?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So he described. I know that I'm waiting for Rosara still, but just to set the scene, he describes kind of where to go, where the caravan was lost, and you guys are able to traverse most of the way there, and you come out into this tunnel that he had mentioned. You'd have to snake your way through. So that's where you guys are at the moment.
Connor can't see, so who's carrying light sources?
I'll carry a torch.
I
Is that
have
Phelan?
a lantern, something like that.
Oh boy.
Was that Phelan and Morgana?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a
Phelan-
lantern.
Phelan has the antlers.
Yeah, I lit both of them up.
Very good. While we're waiting real quick, I'm going to check something on my other game here real fast. I just want to see if anybody's on my server so I can shut it down.
How did the how was the downtime this time? Did that make sense or help speed things along?
It definitely helped me keep track of what was happening.
Okay. So how long have you guys been playing 7 Days to Die?
A few weeks now, on and off. We usually play every Saturday. I'm actually sending you the info right now in case you ever want to join us.
Wait, is it you guys are all that new to it, or had you guys
No,
played before?
we've been playing it for years. I just started a new server for 1.0. It's a private server. It is listed publicly, but I'm only letting people on that I know.
Gotcha.
He's been
Yeah,
trying to convince me to play, but I won't.
I just want you to
pretty
come
fun.
hang out with us.
I really like the game. It's definitely, honestly, it's one of those games that I don't like playing by myself because the freaking sound. Honestly, the graphics are cheesy or whatever, but the sound is like they should get an award for that sound.
It'll creep you out.
Genuinely terrifying.
You're playing on PC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Connor will be still another minute, but
Okay.
what do we got?
DM is ban happy.
Banhammer.
That sounds right.
I always thought it'd be, I always thought it'd be pretty cool to have a magic weapon called the Banhammer that if you hit an outsider, it has like a % chance to just banish them from the plane.
Oh, dude. What the hell's that spell? Is it literally banish? Just
Yeah, banish.
Put that into a hammer.
The Banhammer. What's your guys' marching order here?
I
That's
imagine I'll
fine,
probably scout ahead.
I'll take the front.
I'll be next to Gog.
Connor usually likes to be in the middle. Or towards
I'm
the
assuming
end.
Dalen's going to be in the back since he has no way to protect himself.
No, I need to be near the middle at least, just so I can continue healing and stuff.
You don't have any offensive spells?
Don't worry about what I have. You worry about what you have. Morgana jumping in for me.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to fucking do it.
The rest of us get to pick on you.
Yeah. Y'all watch your P's and Q's.
Whoa.
My fucking brother.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
That's right.
if you
That's
tell me
right.
what he
Let's
had,
get a
it'd
little
be easier to
strict
pick
around
my
here.
shit too.
Why the fuck the spud? Get that off the board. We already killed him.
Oh,
What?
is that goddamn Mantar?
No, it's the spider.
Jesus.
Oh,
The Mantar.
Jesus.
I guarantee you that thing's gonna make an appearance.
Someday. He'll find a reason.
I'm looking at
Because
this on the
spider's back.
screen, but
Hell no.
I can't really tell where I am. I'm on the far right, right?
You're right here in the middle. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right here. Sorry. You see where I'm circling? Might be a little delayed.
Your character has white hair, Morgana, I think.
Yeah, right? That's me.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Who's behind me?
That is Phelan. Gog is here. Right here is Dalen. And back there's Connor. And I'm right here.
Okay.
And then the DM's messing around with the spider.
Hmm.
Picking at Gog. You had such a bad experience last time.
Spiders. All right.
Devin, I just want to reiterate, I do not have my heavy chain on, I don't have my heavy mace, and I don't have my shield.
Okay.
What's big, stupid, and tasty?
And Gog's new thing now is whenever he sees a spider, he just instantly goes into rage.
That would be hilarious.
He's like
I mean, that's
stomping.
gonna happen anyway.
He's like punching
True.
holes through the wall,
No, but
trying
it'll
to
just-
kill him in the end.
There'll just be a normal spider, like a tiny one on the wall that it's not a
That's what I'm
problem.
saying.
And you're just gonna go, and you're just gonna punch your fist through the wall.
Ooh. Okay, that's kind
At
of
least
cool.
I would have
Cool.
squished the spider.
I like that
They
model.
added some new. They added some new models in. What is this one called? Blood Queen, an evil spirit.
I like the evil spirit. That's cool.
I'm also
Cool.
leaving my new holy symbol
Ooh.
at the end. I'm only keeping my wooden one.
Yeah,
You're not-
contrary
you're not
to the
gonna get-
depiction, I don't have my sword.
You're not going to give that shit to me and then take
Slogan.
it away from me in
There's-
the same session.
There's Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, that's exactly who that
How
is.
many adventures do I get?
Oh fuck! And Dracula. Okay. Oh, is that my boy Strahd? Sure looks
You
like
calm
him.
your bed.
Okay.
If we're fighting Strahd, I'm going with a whole different approach to this fight. I'm
Aha.
telling you right now.
You
That's
just
when
have
all
to
the
shave
charisma
down
comes
the,
in.
Roll
just
for
shave down
seduction.
the club.
Roll for seduction. I
You
didn't
have to
know
shave
she
down
was
the
a
club
bard.
Into a steak.
It's funny
Yeah,
put
they
in-
added.
but they can't put in eagle.
Yeah, you got Strahd and Rita Repulsa, but not an eagle.
Rita Repulsa.
Wait, they might have an eagle. They're definitely added things. Let's see. Eagle. Nope, still a hippogriff thing. Griffin.
DM, do you want to give me control of Phelan,
Nope.
Gog, and Morgana,
Uh,
and Wolf?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Wolf.
Wolf didn't forget
And
about
the
Wolf.
All right, so Phelan. Player permission. There. Okay.
Funny enough,
Uh,
Wolf is very well equipped for this fight.
Right.
Wolf is very well equipped for that fight.
Are we in explore mode right now?
You are.
I got the wolf.
Okay. So Wolf, Phelan, and then who is the other one? Gog?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone should have permission to their people now, I think.
I also need Morgana.
Morgana. Okay. Now everyone should
then-
have.
Morgana, do you want to be in the back a little bit more, or are you good right there?
I do want to be more in the back. I don't think I should be that close.
She can just sit back and magic missile from behind.
What the hell? That was weird.
I'm just playing. They definitely added a bunch of new ones. So.
Is everybody happy with that arrangement?
Oh God.
That works for me.
Yeah.
How many rooms would you guys like?
Get the fuck out of here.
602.
Not fucking Brian Dennehy.
All right. So then, what do we know other than? I mean, so this is the approximate area, or?
He just said this was the tunnel, but he.
Who the hell is that guy?
Okay.
This guy.
I am your quest giver.
Okay. I'm done.
What is your quest?
Ugh.
Okay.
Bet you can't find a rust monster on this
Apollo?
game either.
Does Rosara have a reason to want to start sneaking now, basically, is what we're trying to figure out.
I mean, I was gonna go with yes,
Isn't she in the front?
or at least
We don't
move
know,
quietly.
like, what is the trigger that we're thinking we're approaching the area? That's what I'm getting towards.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So he said that you would go down some steps into this tunnel. He described it to a T. So you guys just this little end here. The stairs are not shown, but this is the stairs going down into the tunnel that he had mentioned. So you know that you are at least in the tunnel system that he said that the cart was lost in.
Okay.
Is
It
the
was kind of-
stone is the stone worked here, or is it all natural?
This is mostly natural. You can find like the kind of, I guess I said stairs, but it's more like a ramp. Was chiseled into the stone, but this is mostly natural cavern.
Got it.
And ignore any lighting that might be on the walls. This is dark except for where you guys are at.
Okay. So then, yeah, I would definitely probably want to start moving quietly at the very least. Because while it may not necessarily be aggressive to me, it's still better if it doesn't see me coming.
All right, and who has the metal on them, by the way?
I have some metal. Gog has some metal.
I mean, I guess maybe my hand crossbow might. But no, Gog has
I
the
don't
big
know.
piece of metal.
The chunks of metal,
that's
yeah.
right.
Those
Yeah.
three. Those are
That metal. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so go ahead and start you moving.
uh,
Are you
Oh,
sneaking
roll
too,
for
or
your.
just-
If you're trying to sneak, go ahead and roll for that.
yeah, I was
first.
gonna move silently. And that's a 20. And then, do I need to do a hide check too, or?
That's up to you.
If you're trying to kind of move like in the shadows and stuff, you can do that as well.
All right. Damn. Well, everything's gonna see me, but they can't hear me. Mostly.
Natural ones don't count for skill checks. Natural 20s don't either. It's definitely low, but it doesn't mean you automatically fail, basically.
Yeah, still most everything's gonna see me.
All right, pause right there.
Okay.
Do a dexterity save.
Cool.
You mean reflex or check?
Reflex save. Sorry.
At least it's something I'm good at. In theory. Reflex. Hmm. Oh. 21.
All right. So as you step onto this this rock here, it crumbles underneath you, and you're able to roll. Do you want to roll forward or backward?
Let's go forward because that's where my momentum's going to be anyway.
Okay, so as you begin kind of walking across there, the stone kind of crumbles underneath your feet, and you just dive out of the way before the magma kind of splats up onto the spot that you were just at.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ. Does that seem like it was a trap or just a natural weakness?
Seems like the stone has just kind of weakened away. Doesn't seem like a triggered trap or anything.
Okay. And looking forward at the rest of the ground, can I notice anything where a similar thing might happen again?
Yeah, you can definitely do a search check as you're going through.
Do we hear and see any of that?
Oh yeah, this is only like 20 feet in front of you guys.
Sweet.
22.
All right, you are fairly certain that this block that your character's on now
Mm-hmm.
and this block are also weakened,
Okay.
but it looks like you're keeping an eye as you walk forward, so I'm not gonna make you keep rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know as you notice things, but
Okay.
those are the only two unsturdy looking things right now.
All right. I am going to indicate quietly, since I am, being quiet, to everybody that those two blocks are obviously weak. Hopefully they get
I'm
the
just
hint.
gonna yell out, "Are you all right, lass?"
Thumbs up.
I'm looking down at the stonework down around here, and is that area that fell away completely natural, or was that was worked as well?
This looks like it's natural.
Yeah.
This is a natural portion.
Does it look as though we have a path forward that would be safe, or?
I mean, you're probably going to have to jump over that because those 2 blocks on either side of that are weak.
Correct.
Shit. I think we should just go home at this point.
Sounds good.
The National Guard has entered the chat.
What the fuck? What's the alternative here? We fall in the magma? What? How do we recover out of that? I don't think we do.
I mean,
Fall.
it's just a little.
Just a little
Space.
lava?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You see many dwarves jump 5 feet? Anyway, go ahead.
You can have the have Gog throw you.
No, we're back to that again.
I'm not making the obvious joke.
Use a rope.
But we don't have any. Somebody used it already.
I thought he bought you replacement.
I did.
Did he?
Yes.
All right. It's on the mule.
It's littered with metal.
Nice.
Kidding.
Metal rope. It's a chain.
The wire rope, actually, type 7x19.
So then I guess, am I figuring out how to get back because nobody else wants to come, or?
I mean, I can't move.
What do you mean you can't move?
I mean, I don't have control of my character.
Oh.
Are you able to give sheep control of Connor? There you
Oh,
go.
he's
You
talking
should have it
about-
now.
Well, I mean, you could put me in the lava, but I know how the game's going. It doesn't bother me. Still got full health, so whatever.
That resist elements. Does anybody have any ideas about how to get over? I don't have any rope with me. It was on the mule.
Where are all my-
How many hit points? Is that
Real quick, can you guys hear me?
yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna leave the call and come right back because I need to switch to my laptop because my phone's being weird. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if we look up at the
Now
roof
that
of
she's
this,
gone.
if we look up at the roof of this this cavern, is there any way we can like swing the grappling hook onto
He doesn't
something
have
to
that.
like?
Did you buy your own?
No, I bought one for Dalen.
Yes, but he didn't bring it.
I don't have it. It was on the mule.
And he left the mule out behind.
All right. Well, I'll go get it.
I mean, that is
How
an
long of a
option.
How long of a walk back is it, DM?
It's about an hour and a half or so travel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I could try to toss everybody.
Is it a 10-foot jump?
It is.
Would one of these stalactites fit over it? Could Gog push one of those over?
You could attempt to do that.
God, why don't you just
There's a
stand on
couple
the
that are-
lava and let us walk over you?
Stretch
Yeah,
out.
I got the HP for that. I won't need it.
Is this magma actively like flowing?
No, it's definitely molten hot, but it's not like bubbling
die.
any more than you'd expect, or like it's not trying to flow upward or anything.
It's not leaping up at you.
Could something like a spell of like Ray of Frost solidify the lava?
Not like something, not like a low level cold spell.
You guys ever watch Volcano with
Tommy Lee Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
try
actually
not to
watched
do
it
that.
just the other day.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, that's a good
That's
movie.
Dumb.
Well, it's okay.
Nah.
It's amusing. I think if I find a movie amusing, it's good. So
It makes you hate California more, though.
that's true.
I guess there's always benefits.
Let's see. I got a water skin full of water. Let's see if that does anything.
You now have steam.
Yeah.
So does Anybody have anything?
Well, no.
And how hard
Hey,
is
guys,
it to...
are you guys checking your inventories? Do you have any equipment? Does anybody have a 10-foot pole? Anything weird like that?
That's why I mentioned the water skin. I have a water skin. We put all of our water skins together. Maybe we can cool off like 1 square.
I have on me...
Morgana, are you back?
Seems like a no.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yes.
I'm back. Sorry, I don't use the call on the laptop much, so I have to kind of figure out how to unmute.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm here.
I just wanted to see if you were here. That's all.
All right, is the problem because I missed a few seconds of call? Is the problem that we can't get over the lava?
Yeah, we don't know how to get over it. We don't have any equipment to help us. It doesn't look like, and everybody's
It's
checking
that-
their.
It's that wide that we can't just I
Jump.
guess the people who aren't ranged.
10
It's at
feet.
least 5 feet.
Or, well, yeah, it's probably... You said 5... You said 1 block on either... Is 1 block 5 or 10 feet?
5.
It's just a 10-feet gap.
Oh, it's 10 feet. So it looks like there's places on the side that we could walk, but they seem to be unstable as well.
1 block on either... Or was it both blocks on either side, or was it just one of those blocks?
If you zoom
It
in there,
looks
it looks like 2.
It's
Yeah,
2.
it looks like
Okay, so it is a 10 all the way across. Okay.
Oh, great. It all fell apart.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, I still feel like you could try to push over one of those, like the stalactite there on your side, and see if you could get it to come over here, and then you could balance
Maybe
on it.
walk across it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really risky proposition if somebody falls.
Well, I mean,
it's all
Might be
risky.
might be the only way we have.
I'm kind of wondering how this guy got down here or got back out of here without triggering this.
Because I am the quest giver.
Maybe they went out a different way.
Well, he's the one who gave us
Maybe
directions.
showed up right as the area started to get even more fucked up. Maybe something else happened here in between the time.
Well, let's figure that out. So, right. So nobody else has any rope or anything on them.
No.
That's what you get for spending all your money on weapons.
Yeah, weapon spenders.
Silly, we should have bought some rope. We should know better.
I didn't think to bring anything off the mule. Sorry. I don't see any other choice other than to go back, because even if we do get that stalactite down, that thing's going to be shaky as hell, and none of it. The only people who have balance checks are the ones who jumped across already.
And the one who has to jump back, too.
Just keep hiding. You'll be fine.
Keep hiding till you guys
3
come
hours.
back eventually?
Yeah, basically.
I guess I could try forward. Well, then again, it's a pretty straight thing. There's not like there's going to be anything where I could help them get around, is it?
Also, keep in mind, I think, do you have dark vision or low light?
I've got to look.
Well, right now the area is lit.
Oh, it's quite lit.
Yeah.
It's low
It's
light.
very lit.
If you go more forward, though, low light doesn't let you see in the pitch black.
I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Oh, you're good then. Let me see what I'm able to summon. Maybe I can pull something out of my ass, almost literally, that can help us get across here.
I'm getting very uncomfortable with how you store your spells.
Yeah, can't somebody summon something big enough to stretch across that?
Celestial Porpoise. There you go.
I get the feeling he won't like the lava.
I doubt it.
Well,
It's a Celestial Eagle, but that's too small.
I'm going to move forward a little in case I see, I don't know, a branch or something that maybe would have, or anything that might help me with this problem.
I want to do stonework on the area around there. It's like stone masonry, right? Because I'm as far as the group is concerned, the only one who has a little expertise in like the quality of stone. Does it
Yeah.
look like we could cave in anything from the side walls? That's what I would like to investigate with my stone masonry. Would is that a roll I could do?
Yeah, you could do that. I guess
Maybe we
just a
can-
search check with your bonus to your stonemasonry.
You want me to do search with or just craft stone masonry?
I think it would be more appropriate for a search because you're kind of
Okay.
using your stone cunning as you're searching.
Okay, you want me to do that with my search with my stone masonry bonus?
Yep, +2.
All right.
Devin,
Yep.
can hippogriffs fly with a person riding them?
Hippogriffs can fly with the person riding them. Let me
I
check
can
to make sure
summon-
that they're
What if I summon a hippogriff?
Is he gonna have the
hippogriffs
room in
are
the
large
cavern?
creatures.
He's a large magical beast. He might not fit.
They are large, so you guys could be on them. The tunnel's not really big enough for
Okay.
it to like
He's-
fully stretch its wings, though. It's
Got
got a
it.
wingspan of 20 feet.
Uh huh. Never mind that.
So can I do a search on this side to see if there's anything? I mean, maybe somebody dropped something on their way through that might help.
You can do a search.
I get a 14.
Yeah, so you look around and it really looks pretty barren. You do see tracks from people and some tire tracks, so it looks like this has been well traveled, but yeah, nothing's really been lost in this area.
I got a 23 with that search with stone masonry.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different things that you see that you're able to chip away at and actually kind of have collapse into the lava.
I'm not
or into
tasting the
magma.
stone.
Yeah, don't lick it. So you but when you knock things in, it just sinks down, so it doesn't seem to really like kind of float on top of it or provide any kind of platform or anything like that. And the actual walls are pretty sturdy, so it's just like the stalagmites and such that you're able to chip away into the lava.
It didn't look like there would be a way for us to trigger some type of cave in to maybe cover up the lava with a new bridge.
Yes, it does not look like that.
All right. I don't see that we have any other choice but to go back and get the rope. And even then, I'm not even very confident that we're going to want to get across here.
Well, I am going to go forward a little more just to see what I can see for a few feet.
Okay. I just start heading back towards the mule.
Can't Phelan summon animals? Can the animal go and like search around in there to look for something? Like if it's a bird, it can just fly over the lava and see if there's a rope on the other side or something.
I'm already on the other side and I searched and I didn't find anything yet.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not that far forward yet, right?
I'm moving forward. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not really able to communicate necessarily with the summoned creatures, and they only last for, I guess at this point it'd be 5 rounds for you. So technically you could send them forward, but I don't know that they would have enough time to like get back to you and even be able to communicate at this point. Once you get a
I
little
can't. I mean, I
higher
can't
up,
even
like,
send a water elemental to die in the lava. They're not big enough. They're not big enough.
What about an earth elemental to hold up that, like, go under and hold up that that platform there?
I can only summon tiny ones.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, like the itty bitty fire elemental she summoned.
You just go through and have them hold the two slabs together like Captain America in Civil War.
Right.
I have softened earth and stone, but I don't think that would do anything here.
No.
No, they probably do the exact opposite of what we want.
Oh, I don't know. We might be able to use that to trigger the cave in. Do you have it prepared for the day?
Do I? I don't think so.
No.
I am
You might
watching
wanna-
you, Rosara. You've noticed nothing.
Yeah, that's what
We
I
might
figured.
wanna
I was
just-
trying to move slowly.
We might want to come back tomorrow and use that to try and trigger a cave in to cover this back up again anyway. Because even with the rope, the rope is not a guarantee that we're going to get across there safely, especially people like me who have dexterity penalties.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Balance and jump are not. I don't have those as skills.
Yeah, I think anybody can technically use
Still
them, but
nothing, by the way.
you're still going to have problems.
Just as a clarifier, a jump is strength based.
Yeah, I don't have much strength.
I do.
So when you mentioned that spell, I ask you, do you think that might help us trigger a cave in?
I mean, we can only try.
I don't see that we have any other choice at this point. We might just have to come back tomorrow.
I mean, I can also do spider climb, but that's only good for one way. I can't use it to come back.
Can you divide that amongst people, or is that per person?
That's just per me.
I think
Creature touch.
you can cast it on other people, right?
No, creature touch, 10 minutes per level.
How many of those can you do?
What, spider climb?
Yeah.
Only can do it. I mean, I think I can only cast this once a day.
You can memorize spells more than once if you use up extra slots.
Okay.
It's up to you,
Well,
dog.
this is a level 2, so I would only be able to use it twice. And Soften Earth is a level 2, so I only have two level 2 slots.
Oh shit. Well, I'm about to learn how you retreat.
How far down is the lava from the edge of the area that we're seeing there, DM?
How far down is the lava? It's about 5 feet down. Maybe a little more, like 6 or 7 feet.
Okay. Unless anybody else has any other ideas, I say we come back tomorrow when Rosara or Phelan has a casting of soften earth and mud or whatever.
Okay.
What's the exact name of that spell, Phelan?
Hold on, I just had it. Soften Earth and Stone. Turn stone to clay or dirt to sand or mud.
Rosara, do you have some of the metal on you?
The only metal I currently have on me would be if I have any on my hand crossbow or my crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Or your
not a
your
significant
clothes,
amount.
right?
I guess, yeah, if my leather has metal buckles or anything.
So yeah, you get there and you see it. It doesn't react to you.
Okay, and I turn around and leave.
Munching on some things.
All right, well, I'm just going to very quietly leave then. Well, at least we know where it is.
Oh, and what you just traversed there is again a ramp, not stairs.
Yes, there are totally no stairs. It's just a ramp.
Yeah.
By the way, this spell only affects a 10-foot square level. That you're
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that might be enough.
the depth of 1 to 4 feet.
All right, well, I'm not too worried about anything at this stage, so once I get back, I'm not going to worry about being quiet. I'm going to have to figure out how to get my ass back across anyway.
Yep.
So he's way up there, but he's right there by the stuff. He didn't notice me. I guess I'm coming over there then. Anybody?
What?
Yeah, I think we need to get Rosara back over here, and we need to head home for the night.
Okay, well then I guess my
But,
options are probably jumping.
Well, before we get to that, what can we do to help you get across? That's what I'm concerned with at this point.
We mentioned that stalactite idea earlier. It's where it's wobbly and unstable. It might be, doable, at least for the rogue, if she's light on her feet. Maybe dog holds it down steady enough or something. It's only one person going across.
Can you knock that thing over, big boy?
What am I rolling for knockover stalactite?
You would just do an attack. An attack on the stalactite.
Just 1d20.
Or stalagmite.
What's this? Is that just on
D20
his
plus
strength
your
and melee?
Plus your melee, whatever your melee bonuses are.
No. 8. Okay.
Can I cast bull strength on him to make him stronger?
You can.
I mean, if it doesn't
Would
work,
that
I have
make
to
it-
jump.
Well, then what would that do to my strength
Bull,
then?
bull strength gives you a
It would give you a plus
4
2 to the roll
+2? Okay. Thank you for that.
and damage as well.
You gotta just push the fucking thing over.
Jeez. Okay, so 20. Yeah. So you.
It just crumbles into 1,000 pieces.
He blows
so
it up
you just-
entirely.
Put your shoulder into it and it blasts it off and it falls. It is ever so angled so it doesn't go directly across, and it kind of goes diagonal a little bit and it lands in the lava and just sinks a little bit in. So it's slightly, I mean, it's kind of like partially floating ish across, slowly sinking down into the magma.
Magma.
I'm not jumping on that.
So
You
what
could
should
try it
happen?
again.
How many
Gosh.
more stalactites that are of sufficient length? Are there any that are long enough that would bridge the entire gap?
I'm just gonna jump across.
What are we gonna do if you fall in there?
I'm gonna roll a new character.
Okay, or we could spend a couple of minutes trying to figure out if there's a way to get you out of there.
Or I'd have more fun jumping across.
Okay, do what you want.
For glory!
I mean, if all else fails, I
Basically.
have plenty of room to run.
Make sure you have your jumping shoes on.
Right. So
So if she tells you guys that she's going to jump across, what are you guys doing in anticipation for that?
good question.
I'm going to try get ready to cast a heal, I guess.
Dog
good
is
it's
just
gonna do.
clapping and jumping in excitement.
Is anybody gonna? I don't
Standing the
know.
fuck back so
hold-
she has room.
Yeah, I have.
Why don't you
I'm-
jump over the area that's like still rocky ground? Maybe you'll at least catch a break and be able to jump off of it if it starts crumbling underneath you. Instead of just jumping over the lava. Hello?
I'm thinking.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yes, I see what you're talking about.
Well, I got my arm out in anticipation.
Like to catch her if she.
Yeah, she almost.
Well, here's the thing: jumping may not be necessary. So we have those two. There's 4 10-foot spans that are technically still there. What would I need to, knowing that they're weak and likely to fall, run across?
But basically, you're just trying to do like a light foot, like. What is it like? Where they like run on that bridge that's like barely on the water.
Yes.
Just try to.
Like the
I
Flash
mean,
in Incredibles. Or Dash, I mean.
dash. Yeah, I mean you can just try to do a dex. Let's see, that would probably, it's not a reflex save, so probably just a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or yeah, dexterity is probably better than balance. So I'd just say a dexterity check. You're trying to have light feet.
And move carefully. I figure if I'm off and on it as quickly as possible, it might fall behind me, but it shouldn't take me out with it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 4. So, I'm gonna yell across. I either need someone there to catch me or I need y'all out my way.
Yep.
I'm too short. My arms are too short. I'm gonna try and heal you if something happens to you.
Oh, no, that's not.
Unless you want to do it, Gog.
I'll have hands at the ready.
All right.
He starts slapping her as soon as she's across.
Oh God.
Fall in the love. Damn it.
Oh,
That'd have been great.
I catch her, but I squeeze too hard.
I got a 20.
That was almost a 3. Everyone saw it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you sprint across, and just like in all of the Indiana Jones movies, the bridge is collapsing as you run across.
And I run
And,
smack into Connor.
And you do like kind of a roll to jump onto this, and the rest of that little bit falls into the lava, to the magma.
Into the liquid hot magma.
Freaking sharks with freaking
The
lasers.
laser beams attached to their heads.
I flip off the magma and I say, "We'll be back, you rich motherfuckers."
They should have never gave you lava's money.
That's right.
All right, so we come back with boards next time?
You
Yeah, that
wild
works.
magma having motherfuckers.
How fucking dare you?
What?
Or are you just
What,
gonna go buy
Oh, fucking.
like wood? Are we gonna go buy some- Are we just gonna go back and buy some wooden planks in the town?
Yeah, wood specifically.
You could buy some 10-foot poles.
I mean, I think some nice wooden 2x4s ought to do it. Or, boards.
They'd have to be longer than 4.
I think you guys are.
By 4 is not the length.
I think you guys are underestimating the ability of wood to burn over lava.
Well, it depends on how close the lava is. It didn't burn me as I ran over it. It's not burning us as we're standing on the edge.
Yeah, but it's hovering over it. Like, you put a hot dog over an open fire, it's gonna cook.
Only if you put it close enough to the fire.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll test it with Rosara.
Well, I mean, we could put these planks over the schmagma, only
Schmagma.
long enough just for us to walk over it. Move it to the side until we need to put it over again once we
Until
kill
we
this
come
monster.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an idea.
Oh, I should have done this.
Nice.
So much cooler.
Ooh.
Yeah, when are you going to start using that? I want
Doesn't
some
seem
fog
to.
War.
Why doesn't it activate
Well-
my dark vision, though? That's weird. How does that
You can't
work?
do all of the things at once. This is new. Let them cook, as they say. Hopefully not you.
It's a slow roast.
Yeah, he's trying to cook me.
There you go. That's a little more exposure. I don't know. Post effects.
Hang on. I'll be right back, you guys. I think there's
Yeah.
a considerable delay on my stream here, so I'm gonna restart this, but I'm gonna jump
Ooh.
back in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
While he's AFK, I'm gonna take a minute to use the restroom and feed the dog. Can we take a break if everybody else is okay with that?
I guess.
That's fine.
I'll be back.
Musica.
Oh, there's music? Nice.
Yeah, there's music.
I'll be right back
This
too.
break
Okay.
brought to you by
Raid Shadow. I'm sorry.
Hopefully that's
Kellogg's.
music from the game, I hope.
Yeah, it's from the game.
Okay.
It is. It's break.
It's weird because my thing isn't picking it up. Let's do this.
Well, I hear music on my end.
No, I hear it, but it wasn't being broadcast to the stream is what my thing was. I got it fixed. Well, that's nice. All right, so we've got a hole in the ground with magma.
Are you serious? Avengers versus Xenomorphs?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I've decided I don't want to know.
It's like it's D20. I guess what is it? When Disney reveals other shit, I guess they're the comic book Avengers versus Aliens.
Okay. I mean, I guess if
Because,
that's really
Disney-
something they want to
Disney
do.
bought the Fox movie rights, so that Disney now has aliens.
Yeah. Okay. That's just weird.
Let's see if this fixes it.
If not, actually, I could probably do that. Hold on. Oops. Without causing too much trouble for me. Do, 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 do. Okay, you should actually be able to see it directly in Discord now if you want to.
Let's try that. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yep. Yeah, it shouldn't be too big of an issue for me, so. Assuming my internet doesn't drop. All right, well, let's head back, I guess. Let's go. Oh.
So I'm giggling at the ominous music.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Gauntlet Legends ass.
Is everyone back?
Aren't we all sleeping in the cave now?
I think we're waiting for
Dalen?
Dalen still.
Sounds like some Final Fantasy music.
I mean, probably gonna need something other than that spell to get across that. Oh, well, too bad that goes the other direction.
Are you exploring still?
Oh no, I'm was looking up things that you could put over the lava. How far down was that the lava?
It's about
5 to
4
7 feet.
5 to 7 feet?
Oh, forget what I said then.
Oh, 4 feet?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. So he was off by a foot.
On both ends of the range.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, is Tailspire about to make me fuck around and get the soundtrack?
It's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. This one is called Battle Formations. Let's see. Last Stand. That sounds cool.
It better be.
I am digging the fog of war so much that I now demand it for all future encounters.
I haven't seen the
I'm
fog.
back.
What fog of war?
Someone's in front of a fan.
Oh, fucking hell. You can hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
God damn it. All right.
Think
Sounds
about
like
a
you're
noise
on
gate.
on an airplane.
I actually thought it was Dalen because it started just as he came back.
How about now?
You're good.
So, yeah, it's not bad.
All right, turn it back on so we can hear it.
You're like,
I liked
that
it.
slaps.
She's on an old-timey airplane looking for Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are
the
heading back
guitar.
then.
Guess so.
All
I'm
right,
still
so-
feeding the dog, but go ahead.
Yeah, so you guys head back. I mean, at this point, it's getting to be like 4 or 5 o'clock, so it's pretty late. So
We have no
you're
way of knowing.
feeling tired. Yeah. Well, when you get back to civilization, it is late, and you're feeling tired. So you can force march and decide to go back out, but again,
We need
the
to.
cat
The whole
terrified
reason to
me.
come back was so she could memorize spells tomorrow anyway.
Wouldn't it just be a
Okay.
better idea to see if there's maybe some wood or something that we could take back to do so that we know that we have something we can get across with?
Or we could do both. I don't trust the wood, personally. Dwarves don't like trees.
Okay.
Dwarves don't like trees. They use timber all the time.
Yeah, they hate trees.
Says dwarves hate trees. Access, biting, slashing.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna spend the night. Phelan, are you gonna take one casting of soften, or two, or one for the next day?
I was just gonna do the one.
Okay.
Well, this one's good. This is called Skirmish in the Deep.
Ooh.
It's pretty intense.
How much would a couple pieces of lumber cost me?
Nope, not that. Freaking Home Depot. I'm not looking for you.
He's looking for aces.
Freaking.
If nobody has made like a tavern style like Home Depot beat, they need to do that immediately.
Oh, man.
Home Depot beat.
You
Yeah.
you know the Home Depot beat. It's the jingle you hear in all the commercials. It's just called the Home Depot beat.
I'm unfamiliar with it. I never watch TV.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
When you get back, you do find they have a couple of 10-foot ladders that are available. They are 5 copper apiece.
Is that all?
Gonna buy a 10-foot ladder. Or 2. And some rope.
Both of those are freely available, so they are a rope. There's you can either do hemp rope for 1 gold or silk rope for 10.
We'll just go with the hemp for now.
Okay, it's 10 pounds and you get 50 feet.
Connor, did you replace all 100 feet, or just one, or how much did you replace?
Well, I got 50.
You said that was 10 pounds on the hemp rope?
Correct. And then the 10-foot ladder is 20 pounds.
So, Connor, do you have that in your inventory, or are you giving it to me?
I gave it to you.
Okay, so you bought 50 feet of rope, and did you
And
say you
a-
brought a grappling hook?
Yeah, 50 feet of rope and a grappling hook.
How much was
so
the
I have
ladder?
50
20, you said. Okay.
I have 50 feet of rope and a grappling hook that I'll carry.
I have.
Carrying the ladder.
Well, I mean, it's my ladder. I might as well carry it. I don't care if we leave it behind. It's only 5 fucking copper.
Yeah, but it might be heavy.
The green party has entered the chat.
Yeah,
Gotta
but
carry that shit for an hour and a half.
Well, Gog has to carry the 25 pounds of sheet of metal, so.
He's also 16 times stronger than you. Here, my dog is doing the dance out here now where she's like, oh, I don't know if I have to pee.
Yeah, go ahead and rest. Choose your spells. And then I guess wake up in the morning and you are good to go. Is there anything that you guys are doing before you head back out?
Nope, but we all have to pay a gold for our inn stay.
This is a financial decision you'll never recover from.
Oh no,
Why
never.
don't you just say 1 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm poorer now.
I drink only the finest Cambodian.
Make my day.
All right, so you guys have your rope, you have your ladders, you bring in the mule.
Mjolnir or
Oh,
Dos
mule.
Equios?
I will bring my horse up to the point of that, just before that thing, so that I don't have to carry the ladder the whole way there.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's fine. You're able to bring that stuff in this far. Yeah, I mean you guys are back here again, I guess.
Woohoo! We came back. Look, it's still here.
So those fire elementals jump back out of the lava again?
Only if you insult the magma again.
Nah. So,
Check this out. Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna make a joke. Go ahead.
Oh, you're making a joke? I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to lay my ladder across the hole.
Wait. Let her try the spell first.
Okay.
I can't really see anymore since you darkened the screen.
It's more real.
Yeah, but I can't see. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Do you have to touch with that soften earth spell?
Is that better?
Hold on. I'm looking at Rosara's screen, so I don't know.
You might have to make it bigger. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do.
I see
Let
it's
me go
made,
look at that
we made a
spell.
little lighter here.
The range is 25 feet plus 5 feet for 2 levels.
So you should be able to do it like down around where the lava itself is. That was my thought, but it's your
That's
spell.
where you want me to cast. That's where you
Well,
want me to cast it.
That would be my thought. If you want to try it on the ceiling, I don't know. It's up to you. Obviously, it's your spell.
I mean, I'll take your advice.
What I'm thinking is to try and soften the earth around it and maybe dump some of that clay or whatever it's going to turn into over the lava to maybe cover it up.
Okay. I mean so the dry earth becomes loose sand or dirt, and stone becomes soft clay.
All right, you soften the clay. Let's see what I've got here. I want cyberpunk.
I think she softens the stone into clay, right?
Stone.
Yeah.
There's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Yeah, so this little bit right here has kind of softened into clay, and is kind of folds down a little bit into the lava before it kind of hardens back up. So it just bridges this gap, so it's only about 7 feet across now.
That sounds like progress, at least.
So it only covered just 3 feet. Cool. I think I can jump it.
I mean, you can still run across the other side like I did.
Yeah, and the thing collapses in.
Unless anybody else has any other ideas, I say put the ladder down and start putting the rope around people's waists, maybe? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know that the rope would necessarily be necessary. Because you don't want to tie yourself to somebody who's falling into lava.
Why wouldn't we tie it around the person who's going across the ladder, and then if they fall somehow, we can pull them out?
Isn't the rope gonna burn in the lava?
We'll put it around their necks.
That works. Stellar idea.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put the rope or the ladder across the gap.
Well, I don't know how to make it.
There's not a rotate button.
There is, but I only know how to do it. Angling one way.
Oh, you mean like flat?
Yeah, I can angle it like. I don't know. I'm just making more ladders.
Perfect.
That's how I produce ladders.
Why don't we lay it across the part that hasn't collapsed in yet so that the rope doesn't run the risk of getting burned?
I thought it was a wooden
Or
ladder.
The ladder, rather. Does anybody have a problem with that?
That sounds fine.
Works for me.
The only thing I see is that we know that the whole 10-foot span there is weak. Whereas if we put it on the other part, we know that that clay is firm.
No, that's a good point. Well, we don't know how firm it is, right?
No, well, it might be firmer than the...
Is the ladder starting to get scorched when it gets laid over the lava?
No, it is pretty. It's high enough above that it doesn't seem to
cause any issues.
Where did I? What is happening?
I have no idea. Do you have more ladders?
That's it. I'm raging.
Just pick the lava up and throw it somewhere else.
He's gonna hit the lava with his club and just make it go away.
Hey, get a big old fire club then I'll beat the shit out of this rust monster.
There you go.
Getting
Oh,
to the rest
apparently,
monsters been
yeah.
exciting.
Rotate things onto their side. Damn.
That's disappointing.
There's so much potential for this. I really like it, but there's still a lot of things I hope they keep working on.
Now we have to use the power of make-believe to pretend that the ladder is in fact laying down.
How dare you?
Okay, ladder's down. Who's going across first? I would like to utilize the rope. I think the people who I think Gog should come last, and he should hold on to the rope for people who might fall in.
Works for me.
We could try to hold on to the rope for Gog when he comes across to the other side.
Well, I'll go on the other side. Oh, I'll go first, rather.
Yeah, I feel like the fat kid of the group where everyone's got to pull the rope to get the.
No, you're the one who's gonna pull it for us in case we fall in. You're the hero here. Who's Connor's going first?
Yep.
Connor, do you want the rope?
You say what?
Do you want the rope tied around you?
I won't tie it around me. I'll just hold on to it as I go.
Okay.
So I can just hold it from the other
You
end.
can choose to climb the ladder, kind of focusing on your strength, or you can choose to kind of balance across the ladder, focusing on your dexterity. Just roll that check.
Okay, I think
Either
I'll go.
balance or a climb check.
Yeah, I think I'll go with dexterity with balance because I have higher dex. So this will be great.
This music really rocks.
I was just about who is shredding right now?
Bardic Jam is the name of it.
Oh, damn it. Whatever. I'll go.
Oh, I can also
Excuse me.
add an ambient noise.
Ooh.
All right, so here.
Oh yeah, that's way better. I like that.
Very cave-like.
Skyrim noises.
Eh.
Balenciaga. Roll 1 d20.
Oh, there's one that's called lava. That's perfect.
Of course.
Did you fail?
I got a 1.
Ow. That's painful.
All right.
I
Were
think this is
you
just
on a rope?
indicative of my ability to play Dungeons and Dragons. I roll really low almost all the time.
He said he was holding on to the rope. But
Yeah, he said he was
tied
holding
around
the
him.
rope with him.
Who else is holding a rope here?
I think I am holding onto the rope for
Oh,
anyone who were
Can
to
you
fall.
have it like wrapped around a stalactite as well?
Let's resolve this, then we can make changes to the plan that we had.
So Gog, you're holding onto the rope?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So he starts to fall in, and you get to an attempt to just do a strength check to try to pull him back before he falls all the way in.
Is that just 1d20 plus my strength modifier?
Yep.
Okay. So,
And you don't have Bull's strength anymore.
I think then that would just take me to a +5.
Sounds right.
Go choke downstairs.
All right. So let's see. Yeah. So you successfully just jerk him back just as he starts to tip over. He did the amateur move of looking down and psyched himself out.
Yep.
So you jerk him back over, nearly pull his arm out of his socket, but save him from falling into the
Yeah, but he didn't
mag.
melt.
I didn't melt. I didn't catch fire. I'll do it again, but not look down. This.
You going for round 2 already?
Yeah.
He just nearly had his arm removed from his socket. He's fine.
I'm good at almost dying.
He has another arm.
Realistically, he should have some fire
You know what?
resistance.
You know what? When you take the rope across with you, let's tie it to something on the other end.
Yeah, that's-
and have people use it while they're crossing the ladder.
That's what I was going to tell him to do.
That was what I was gonna do.
Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this music does sound better.
Does that look like something he can do, DM, if he makes it to the other side?
I didn't hear what he said, but we'll see.
So the plan is for him to take the rope across, and when he gets across, he's going to tie it to a stalactite or something on the other end so that people can use the rope while they're crossing the ladder.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is reasonable.
Okay.
And this time I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna try climbing.
Although the only problem with that is if they fuck it up and they fall in, there's no way to get them out. At least if the rope's tied to them, Gog or somebody can try and pull them out.
17.
Hey.
Yay.
All right. You don't look down, and you just climb across, and it's no issue at all. You can do a use rope check to get it tied off somewhere.
Okay. That would be.
Or if you're not confident in your use rope, you can just hold on to this side, and between you and Gog, you can just try to act as the tie off It
Well,
would just be a strength check.
I'll try to tie. So that is.
You should make the roll for him, DM, so he doesn't know the result.
That's retarded.
I mean, that's how those things are supposed to be done sometimes.
What is the? I could do that. What's your modifier?
6.
You know, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just
Nope,
saying
do it.
we
Nope,
probably
do it.
should
Do it.
that sometimes.
Just do it.
I'm fine with that. I used to do like almost all of the checks because I like the element of surprise, but half of the fun of D&D is getting to roll your own dice.
Yeah,
so.
you got to do some of them yourself. Otherwise, the players start to lose some agency. But stuff like this, or if they do a bluff or something like that, like sometimes they shouldn't know what the result is, you know?
Yeah, you tie it off. It seems sturdy, and you give a nice thumbs up to the other side of the path. I guess you should be over here, huh? Where are you at?
Oh, I got it. I think. Here we go. Oh God, the fire. Yeah, there we go.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, who's trying to go next?
I'll do the ladder.
Morgana?
Yes.
There we go. That's cool.
So is that the D20 plus my Dex mod?
So you've got the ladder and the rope. So you can either try to kind of balance across the ladder, hold on to the rope.
Well, my dexterity is stronger or bigger than my strength one, so
Yeah, probably you're just trying to. I'm essentially giving you guys the option of whether you're wanting to use your dexterity or. I'm just saying the thing.
I said which one I want. I'm asking is the roll a D20 plus whatever my Dex mod is?
It's gonna be a D20 plus your balance skill. So that'll be the modifier down in your second page, balance.
But what if you don't have ranks in it?
If you don't have ranks, then yes, it would just be dexterity. But it's possible that she put ranks in it.
I didn't. I only have, but I have a 1 in
Perfect,
my.
yep.
Dex. Okay.
I always like to give you the benefit, just in case you put ranks in it.
So, if...
Yes,
never mind.
baby.
She falls directly.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So she
falls
with
directly to
cat-like
the other side.
With cat-like reflexes,
Yup.
she tiptoes across, not looking down, learning from her friend's mistake. And now both Phelan and Connor are across.
No,
By the way,
Morgana, not Phelan.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well done.
I got her.
Okay, you got her.
Yeah, and then her cat's with her too.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that crystal cat.
Where the hell are you, Morgana? I didn't even see you on the map.
Everybody's just forgetting me today.
She was there
I don't know,
earlier.
You're the one who had me.
Yeah, but we reloaded the map here. Can you dump her back in there, DM? Because I don't see her. Oh wait, never mind. I clicked on her and it's centered on something, but I don't see her still. Can I move her? Oh, you got Rosara and Morgana on the same square. It looks like.
There you go. I just moved myself.
Look at that. I was gonna say, I jokingly put a bunch of reverse centaurs in earlier, and I deleted them, so maybe I accidentally deleted her.
I personally like the word mantar.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, technically the name in here is reverse centaur, but I think mantar is way better.
Morgana, what's the sound they make?
What?
Everybody
What's
loves.
the
Yeah,
sound?
what?
What's the sound the mantars make?
That one?
We have to find a reason to let
The
her do
running
that every
horse?
game.
All right, who's going across now? We've got 2 out of 7.
I'll do it, says the dwarf.
Naked dwarf.
So Is rope tied off on the other end? We said.
It
Yes.
is.
And we don't know, but hopefully it's providing a bonus or a lower DC or something like that. Oh, there is a little rope there. Look at that.
Look at that. Proud of
Um,
myself for that one.
my worry is if I start to fall in there, is Gog still going to be able to yank on the rest of it? Because it's 50 feet total.
Yeah, I mean, Gog didn't tie his side off, so he's still holding on to it.
All right,
So-
if that's the case, then I'm wrapping half of it around me while I'm holding on and pulling on the other end.
This is a dwarf who does not want to die.
Well, I don't want to fall into the fucking lava.
So you don't want to die.
Correct. I got a 14.
No modifier or anything?
I don't have any strength bonuses.
Oh
So
shit.
you must have climbed instead of done the other
I
one.
don't have a penalty either.
Oh yeah.
All right, you climb yourself across utilizing the rope and the ladder. It's kind of comical for everyone else because the dwarf climbs with his butt straight up in the air just as he goes across, but he's able to make it across without any issues.
All right, Phelan, would you like to go next, or shall I?
Oh, you're not already across?
No.
Phelan turns into a bird.
Can't do that yet.
Just circumvents
Really nice
everything.
if I could. Yeah, I guess I'll try. I'm gonna have to use what the ladder is for dexterity.
That's one of your
yeah.
options.
Dexterity
Yeah,
or
I mean, I don't have any. I have a modifier for dexterity. I don't have for strength.
so just roll the dexterity or use a balance. So if you don't have any ranks in balance,
I don't have
just
any ranks in balance, so
perfect.
so this is
So
just
either-
this is like ladder. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
All right.
Man, my son's little toy gun is so fun to play with.
Oh,
Buying
goodness.
toys for your kids and then playing with them yourself.
Well, my mom picked it up, so I didn't even buy it. But yes, I am playing with it myself.
Very good.
Yeah. So you prance across it like the lovely elven maiden that you are. Much
I
less
thought
it was-
comical
I
dwarf.
thought it was gonna punish me for the roll I did earlier.
What about your wolf?
He's not going.
Oh, he's staying on the other end?
Yep.
So that's
I
another
don't
trick we're going to have to teach him is stay.
He already knows it.
Okay.
He does not need very much convincing because the wolf is very apprehensive of the lava.
Unsurprisingly.
I only know what the hell I'd roll for him to get him across.
Dexterity.
He has abilities too. And skill checks as well.
All right, who's next? Phelan is across, so
Would
now
be
all
me.
the light is over here.
And I did Dex, and I got a 23.
And
Cheater.
Rosara flies across, levitates.
All right, big man, it's just you. Now everybody grab hold. And we'll give him a yank if he gets stuck.
So
I'm
all of us are gonna yank if he falls.
Yes.
Basically.
trying to decide if I want
Basically.
to just jump over it or climb.
Don't
It's up
jump.
to you.
Don't show off.
Don't show.
Tie the rope around your waist, please.
I'll do
tie
it
the
for
rope
that.
around my. So I straight just tie the rope around like my chest and waist because he's quite a big guy. So be ready. I'll use the ladder. So that's just dexterity. Sorry,
It's up
I'm
to you, dexterity, or you can climb if you want to use your strength.
It depends on if you're walking
Well,
across the ladder
we're
or
gonna-
trying to like climb
I'll use
across the ladder.
strength and
Hey,
climb.
Dog, do you have ranks in climb or balance before you
I
do
have
that?
I have +4 to climb. So I'll go ahead and do that. Definitely don't have anything in balance. All right, so let's do.
Oh, hang on, Gog. Hang on. You're gonna have a +5 because you took your armor off, so you don't have your armor check penalty.
So +5 for climb then, with no
Yes.
armor? Okay.
So sorry, it didn't pop up for me.
Boom,
Oh, thank
22.
God.
Damn. So he falls
Okay,
into
got
the lava.
Gog gets to the other side and with one arm picks up the ladder and pulls it over his shoulder. Says, "That was easy."
Throws it in the lava. Oh, it won't be doing that anymore.
I'm glad we didn't need it again.
Like brushes off his hands, like, job well done.
We're finished
Wish
here.
God could just intimidate the lava into not being lava.
Move.
Just turn it to solid rock.
Alright, so
Beautiful
everyone
bird.
Yep. All right, guys. So I did go all the way up to where the cart is. As far as I could tell on the way through, there was nothing in our way. It doesn't mean that some creature hasn't popped up since then. But, I mean, I think we're pretty good to go. I wonder how we're getting that cart back, though.
God, you got your piece of metal on you?
I sure do.
So, like, how close can we get to this thing before actually engage in a fight with it?
Well, I'll scout out ahead a little bit just in case it decided to move from where it was, but you have to turn a corner
Alright.
before you see it. So we can really, if we want to, stand down the hall, toss the metal to the end of the hall where or the end of the tunnel where the rust monster is, and wait for it to come to the metal.
Alright. God, before you throw your metal, I got something to do. So when we get ready to toss it, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Poison metal.
Nah.
Nice. Or even heat metal.
I'm going to go ahead and move silently again. Where is that one? Oof. That one's ugly. 15.
Alright.
So I'll go out ahead a bit and y'all can come up behind me. Just in
Do you
case.
have a light source on you? Because that's going to mess up your hide and everything.
I have dark vision.
Oh, well, you're glowing. That's why I asked.
Oh, no, I
You're
had
not-
that
you're
on just
fine.
because it was easier for me to see myself. Not because I actually had the torch.
Very good.
You guys can come up along behind, just don't fall too close.
How do I deselect everybody when I have them all selected? I guess just keep clicking until it stops.
I think if you hit escape, it unselects everything. I'm not sure. though.
Deselects.
I don't know how
It
close
makes me
we're supposed to
nervous that he's
follow
doing
anyone.
that. If you come up, there should be 2 bends. Come up to the second bend.
Where I am.
Yeah, right there. I'm
Well,
assuming that
There's some
since
people outside of the geometry.
I'm assuming that since I see that, I see that.
Oh no, I'm just playing with the. Sorry, I'm playing with the metric.
Oh no.
Seeing how big a fireball could be.
Oh, because
Oh, okay.
I was just looking straight down this hallway, and there's a rust monster at the end of the hallway.
Oh no, you don't see anything yet.
God damn it. How do I get them back on the board now? God, this fucking program.
Just pick them
I
up
got a
individually.
I got a picture of a rust monster. Can I post it?
You can.
Just put it in the creatures
Monsters.
or whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna wave everybody to come up to where I am here.
I can't move anybody at this point because they're all stuck on the bottom of the board. So you're going to have to help me figure out how to get them up on that second level again.
Oh, you you dropped him down there. I forgot how did we. Oh, it's control, right? Yeah, control.
Does that change our elevation or something?
Yeah.
Well, that was close. I got myself if you want to grab Morgana. Okay, I got everybody now that's left. Thank you. How far down are we going here? You said to stop at the bend.
Just come to where I am.
The rust monster kind
No.
of looks like a giant flea.
God damn this thing.
Yeah, kind of. Actually, this is a pretty good way to look at it.
With a damn tail.
Mm.
It might be easier to just move them one by one.
That's what I'm doing. That other person moving them is the DM.
I don't know who you talking about.
DM stands for dumb man.
All right, I just wanted everybody to come this far because we're not going down that tunnel. We're coming up this way. I didn't want to have to explain it, so. Just wait there for a minute, please.
Something smells you.
Well, that's a problem.
What's your dark vision out to?
60 feet.
Yeah, that's the downside of. Technically, you had line of sight of it, but your dark vision would only go to 60, and it was 90 feet away.
Oh.
So I didn't realize that it didn't. I didn't know how far the line of sight would go.
Okay.
So, okay, go ahead and roll. We'll do initiative first, and then we're gonna actually try to figure out who saw what.
Okay.
Damn, I got a 10.
Team.
Initiative is a d20 plus what?
It's at the top of your character sheet. It says INIT. Add that plus D20.
I see. Thank you.
Dog got 4.
It's
Holy
reaching for the
shit.
bottom. This isn't golf.
Huh?
Everybody's competing for the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't want to be last.
There's still time.
Everyone's like, I don't want to be first. So we got Morgana.
Jesus.
England. Morgana, there you go. You know how to play the game.
I guess it's just me then. It
Mhm.
looks like. Well, actually, no, it's Dalen. You haven't rolled. Oh, no, you did. You did. Never mind. I'm looking at it wrong.
Don't mind him, he's retarded.
That's twice she's nailed you with that.
You think it just twice today. That's cute.
Roll 1d20.
Are we waiting on anybody to roll?
Yeah,
He's
me.
rolling.
I'm rolling right now.
He's rolling for initiative.
Just making
We got
sure my
we
shit
got
was
40
correct.
minutes left, kids.
Well, if it didn't take us an hour to get over the lava.
Oh, So I tied with Morgana.
Which one of it looks like? Connor, you're actually gonna go before Morgana though, because your dexterity is higher. Let's see. Who has the? So who was it that has the metal?
Gog.
The
I
hunks
do.
of metal. All three of them.
I have metal. Gog has metal.
I believe I have the 25-pound one.
Gog has the 25-pound one.
So Gog's got the big one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Ew. It's a lobster. Rock lobster.
Connor, what weapon do you have out?
I didn't have any weapons out, actually.
Okay.
Should have lied and said your bow.
Well, Bo wouldn't have gotten an attack of opportunity, so it was if he happened to have a dagger out or something, he might have got something. But Connor, it's your turn.
So we... Holy shit, what's that? I stomp it.
You need a little big for stomping?
It's a medium-sized creature, so I
Okay.
don't know how many squares it is.
I drop kick it.
Holds up.
Drop kick it. Holy shit, what's that? And he kicks it, yeah.
Drop kick a damn... a damn
Balin,
thing.
stop looking at the stats.
Let's see.
Just note the stats can always be different.
That's true too. There's that mighty advancement column.
Would it be technically within... Would it be in combat with me?
It's in melee right now, so yes.
Okay. Then I will cast... No, I'm joking. I don't have any spells.
Cast arrow.
I'm just gonna have to whip out the bow and hit it with a point blank.
I think if you use a range right next to it, it provokes. I don't remember for sure though.
Let's see. So you're just pulling out the bow, taking a shot.
Uh-huh. Unless it provokes an attack of opportunity.
It technically does. The well, are you like gonna try to take a step back if you think it does?
If it does, then I'm gonna go with a different strategy.
Yeah, generally, if you're gonna try to shoot a ranged weapon or cast a ranged spell in combat, then you're provoking an attack of opportunity.
All
You
right.
can take a 5-foot step back and still shoot it.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm sure of that. But yeah, no, I'll do that then. I'll do that. I'll take a 5-step this way. No, this way.
I was gonna say you'd still be in combat if you went there.
Yeah. Well, then I
but
take
yeah,
a
that
10
works.
5-foot step back.
A 25-foot step.
A 20 twin step.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I let loose
Yeah.
a whole arrow.
On a 20. Oh, sorry.
Right.
We call a sin a sin.
Around here. Normandy and Weston. Oh. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Damn it. All right, well. At the beast, the creature. That is a bow shot for... That's just a D8. Beautiful. Well, 1D20 plus... That's 6. So... Dang it. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Yes. Wait, what?
No.
Don't worry, you'll get that arrow back, maybe.
Nah. Rust monsters. Nah.
Well, you didn't hit it, so you have a better chance. Morgana.
Blast him.
It's right next to you, Morgana.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Kick it in the balls.
Ugh.
Kick his balls. Stomp its penis.
Jesus Christ.
This kills the beast.
What are you doing, Morg?
I just rolled for my magic missile.
Oh, did you?
She did.
You
Yeah.
didn't say anything. I didn't hear you.
I was rolling so I could go quickly. I got a 6.
All right. So
You can't get a 6 on
him.
magic missile.
I have 1d4
Okay.
plus 2.
No, hold on.
Fucking
Have
Christ.
I'm trying to tell you how to do this, okay? So you get the proper damage you're supposed to do. We've gone over this a bunch of times. You have 2 magic missiles. Each one of them does 1d4 plus 2, or plus 1.
So add 1d4 more.
Yeah, that basically.
So
I
it's
don't-
at least 6 damage so far. So now just roll one more 1d4.
Damn.
Nice.
That's max.
All right. So you turn around and blast it. So anyway, she starts blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Awesome. Are you moving at all?
No.
Okay. So she just turns around and oh, you gotta do this though.
Bam.
Boom.
Look
Nice.
at those cool,
What?
fancy,
What?
schmancy effects.
Why is Zara so far away?
Because I was ahead of everybody when I was.
Oh, it snuck up on us.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so badass.
It is now Rosara's turn.
So I can move 30 feet, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
As a movement.
Or you can run.
Yeah, I don't think I need to run. I just need to be able to get a good line of sight on it.
Keep in mind it's in melee.
1, 2, 3. That's 15. That's fine. Alright, so then... Do I have that saved? What is it? -4 for melee or 2?
4. Your dex is going to keep going up as you get higher, so eventually
Doesn't
that's
matter
going to... Yeah.
It already doesn't matter that much.
You can, if you want, get a feat that removes it, but my advice would be to just keep taking dex. Get dex items and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I only got an 8.
All right. So did you throw something at it or was
Use
it?
my hand crossbow.
Okay. Yeah. So you shoot and it glides over. You're just focused on not shooting Gog. Okay. And you moved, so that brings us to Phelan.
Gog, you got that big ass piece of metal in your hand?
I do.
You're gonna get rid of it as soon as I do this.
All right.
Ooh.
Passing heat metal.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
So what
So what you can do, that's a good combo. So since Gog is next, you can just like ready your action to cast heat metal as soon as he
Throws up.
lets go of it, or like yes, basically once his turn is done, then your action kicks in. It'll just reverse your guys' order, so you're after him, but that way he doesn't take damage from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Good.
Perfect. Okay.
Nice.
I don't think it
all right.
starts doing damage in the first round, anyways, does it?
No, it says that it'll do damage the next round.
Oh well, then never mind. You ignore me. We can.
It says it's going to be warm. Like it might not be very comfortable for him to hold right now, but it's going to be hot the next time it'll start. It actually gets hotter each turn.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I like it. All right. So you cast heat metal as a standard action. Are you gonna move?
No, I'm not moving.
Okay. So you do that. Gog, you got some more metal in your hands.
So I can use this move to throw this hot metal at this thing.
You can.
Alright, so it would just be my regular strength, right? My d20 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have a +4 for your strength, right?
Ooh.
Woo!
Got a 24.
Okay.
Damn.
Go ahead and roll 1d4 for your plus your strength for your roll. So 1d4 plus what? 4?
1d4. Well, my strength is 5, so it'd be 9, right?
Yeah. Well, 1d4 plus 5.
Okay, plus 5. That's right. 7.
All right. So you whip this chunk of heated metal at it, and it's kind of cumbersome. It's not really well, fitted like a throwing axe or whatever, so it's a little hard to throw. But you whip it at it, it bounces. You see it kind of crack the carapace a little bit, and bounce over its back. So it is on just the other side of the rust monster, but it did hurt him, and it's on a Dalen.
I start casting Summon Monster 2.
All right.
Can I skip my turn, or do you need to do it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you can do it?
I clicked a button on the top there that said end your turn.
Yeah, there's actually a button for it.
I did not know that. I always thought I had to do it. Well, that is neat. Now we know. Okay, this bowl is the thing you just threw.
Sweet.
Thank you for putting an object down for it. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not like actually boulder maybe. Yeah, boulder. Okay. Yeah, this is a better.
Representation.
That's too big.
Just drops it on us.
Bam!
Okay.
Dead.
All right. So the rust monster turns around and swats it with his antenna.
Somebody's got to keep track of how long that heat metal goes, because it changes every round. I think it's 7 rounds total.
Well, I guess I'll just track it since I'm the one who actually casted it.
Very good. I think it heats up every time you're in.
Seven rounds. It lasts 7 rounds.
The temperature changes every time your turn comes around.
Yeah. So next round it's going to be hot. It's going to do 1d4 damage, and then it's going to go searing for 3 to 5 rounds, and it will do 2d4 damage.
Yeah.
All right. It begins eating it, and it is on to you, Connor. That metal is corroding as the antenna kind of licks it. It begins corroding pretty rapidly,
Ugh.
Yicky.
devouring it.
Your turn.
Oh, is it? Holy shit! I didn't even realize that the turn went so quickly. I'm gonna slowly move around this guy. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I think that's stalactites in your way.
Yeah, that's why I went around it.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant in your way to if you wanted to shoot him.
No, I wasn't gonna shoot him.
Oh, okay.
What in the damn?
Yeah,
I moved him.
It is not in his way.
Okay.
You basically think about like kind of leaning out and taking a shot.
Okay.
It's giving partial cover.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. How about that? To a sneaky shot.
This is a sneak shot.
That is a 6 for a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeah. Ooh, shoot him in the butt. That is a 1d8. Oh wait. Roll 1d8. Yeah. Get wrecked.
Nice.
So yeah, I
Nice.
do that.
Yep. It slips in as soon as the metal of the arrowhead hits. You see it corrode off, and so there's just kind of the shaft of the arrow
Pokes him a
loosely
little.
sticking in.
Nice. All right, so I put 2 cards face down in defense mode now in my turn.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
muted.
She was typing.
Oh, okay.
I think she was
Oh.
just gonna roll.
Magic missile again?
missile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good choice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Why not?
If you have the option.
Yeah, not me.
She's not a level 5 wizard yet, so she can't cast Fireball. So.
Well, she's also a sorcerer, so.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Missile.
No, one more D4?
Oh, we get an eerie, almost picture of Morgana.
Another
Ooh.
1d4 plus 1.
There we go.
Very good.
7 damage. All right, so you blast it again. You're a regular Danny DeVito over here. And Rosara, it is back to you.
Okay.
Unless you're moving, Morgana.
Nope.
Your camera is
Three.
On.
but not showing anything, just so you know.
That.
Yeah, I know. Discord's being stupid as fuck right now. Sorry.
Ew.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure you weren't accidentally screen peeking. I know Dalen says he likes to sit naked in front of his computer.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Yeah,
That's all
bye,
I
dog.
do in corporate meetings.
All right. So, at this point, would I be? Is it this considered flanking or?
Somebody has to be on the opposite
Where
end
you're
of
at?
melee.
Mm,
If you want to roll a hide check, though, technically, you don't have to be flanking in order for it to be a sneak attack, if that's what you're trying to do.
yeah, I was gonna do.
If you are hidden, like the creature is unaware of you, then
Okay.
that can still count as a sneak attack.
So hide. Would that be a bonus move or is that a?
I mean,
Okay.
it's just something you could be doing as you're walking up there, part of your movement.
Okay, I'm just wondering where. Okay. So we'll try a hide check.
It really doesn't matter what you're gonna roll, because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a
Damn.
22, so I was hid.
Yeah, so it has a pretty good spot too, but not good enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it is unaware. It's pretty focused on this hunk of metal that it's chomping up.
Okay. So then hopefully I hit it then. Am I within
would be
30?
best case
Yes,
scenario.
I'm within 30. Right? Right.
That's ideal, yeah.
So then I still got to do within melee. And I guess 16.
16 total. Does not hit.
Damn it.
That is a bummer.
I wanted to do all that damage.
Moved. All right, Phelan.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna drop one of my level 1 spells and do summon Nature's Ally.
Ooh.
Okay. So you begin casting that, Gog. Gog, did you get to move last time? Did I skip you?
No,
No, he's too
thought
the-
me throwing the
after
metal
the-
was
Yeah.
like my turn.
Okay. I was just
He's
like, wait,
after
I don't
me.
remember it. Okay, you toss the hunk of metal.
Alright, so
The hot metal.
yes. So it's
It
up
is
to me now.
Yep,
It
it's your
is.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me zoom in here. I'm trying to see where everything is.
Oh, hold on. I can zoom in more for you.
Oh, thank you. So I am within melee range of this thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have the club out. I take that out. I go. Oh, I'm raging. By the way, I'm raging. Ah! Okay. So I take out the club. I'm in rage. And you said when I threw it that time, like his shell cracked.
Yep.
Did I understand that right? Okay. So I'm gonna be trying to aim for wherever this crack is. So does that give me any other sort of?
No.
No. Okay.
You can do a called shot, but I really do not recommend doing that.
Okay. Here we go.
Clubbing.
So I'm in rage. That'll take me 20.
Damn.
You hit.
Alright, let's do
Roll
damage.
that damage.
Plus 16.
All right. Who is this? This is Morgana. Roll a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
What does that? What? How do I do that?
Just the saves are just under your ability scores, so you just do a d20 plus whatever your reflex save is. It's on the first page.
Is that the total?
Yeah.
Yeah, total reflex. Yep. Okay. So Gog lifts up his mighty wooden club and just screams out a roar and smashes his club into this thing, spraying just the most disgusting, buggy blood all over the place.
Gross.
Somehow, like the Matrix, Morgana dodges every bit of it and is not completely drenched in this disgusting splatter. Yeah, it just kind of collapses and squirms. Its face still kind of buried into this metal, and you actually kind of see the flesh beginning to kind of crackle and
Cook.
such. Kook. Or more melt, because it's like the carapace kind of part of the exoskeletons are weird.
Hmm.
They are.
Does it appear to be dead?
Oh yeah, it's got
it's
a
dead.
club like completely dented
So-
in its midsection.
Who would go
Yeah, end of
immediately
metaphor.
after Gog?
You.
It would be Dalen next. Well,
Okay, my dog
here,
shows
oh,
up and
finish.
it stands there wondering what the hell it's supposed to be doing here.
Accurate.
Then I dismiss it. Quick, keep its antennas off the metal.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Well, why?
So I gotta make a move, and you said my club's just like embedded into its thing. Do I gotta pull it out? And do I have to roll?
I mean,
to be
it's
careful?
not like stuck in. It's just you just like think about like denting metal with a sledgehammer. Like it just
Yeah.
created enough of a crevice.
You
I
made a
just
big
didn't know
crater in it.
if when I pull it out, if it would damage the antennas. Is the thing.
No, you hit it in the midsection, so you kind of splatted it in that section. So no,
Cool.
it's antennas are still good, but he is correct in saying like you guys got to try to act quickly to make
Someone
sure
might
that they don't.
grab the back end
Nope.
of it and pull it away. Maybe Gog, since he's right there with his club buried in it anyway.
Yeah, I figure I could just grab it with one hand, put my foot on its head, and just yank it off.
No. Don't take the antenna off. Just move the body, please, away from the metal.
Oh, okay.
The metal's
Yeah.
gonna cook. The metal's gonna cook the fucking thing, and I don't want it cooking the antenna.
Let's
Ew.
do that.
Okay, so you're able to drag it. You're able to drag it away pretty fine. The metal kind of heats up there on its own. After 6 more rounds, it dissipates out, but you can tell it's still hot enough that you don't want to touch it or step on it.
We can
Correct.
leave it here as a meal for the next one that comes by.
There you go. I
have
guess.
my pocket knife. We want to try and cut the antenna off.
I have a what knife?
Pocket knife.
Oh, pocket knife.
Pulled it off the goblins.
Oh, okay.
You want me to take it, Phelan, or do you want to try it since you have a bigger bonus than me on survival?
I can try.
Do you want to assist her?
Yeah, I'll try to assist her.
So you guys are carving the antenna off with a pocket knife.
Alright.
Yeah.
How do you spell antenna? Like I don't know.
A-N-T. Hold on. A-N-T-A-N-N-A-E.
Yeah, that's what I think.
N-N-A.
A-N-T-E. There we go.
Shouldn't you know those considering your career path?
She doesn't work with those.
I'm not an entomologist.
Oh.
Now ask her a portion of a mouse, and I'm sure she can name it. So
I got a 24 to help her.
And I rolled a 20.
Yeah, so you guys begin cutting, and almost immediately after you place the pocket knife onto the antenna, it corrodes completely and just kind of
Damn it.
rusts
Knew that was
off.
gonna happen.
it's a good point. Maybe we should wander up to this cart. Maybe there's something that can help us there.
Is that pocket knife ruined now?
Oh yeah.
Is there any shale around or any other type of obsidian that we can flake off into a cutting tool?
Cool.
Go ahead and roll a search, because you would know what those types of rock, what kind of rocks would be nearby.
All right, hang on. Let me get rid of my pocket knife.
And you do get a +2 to this search check too. While he's looking for rocks that might be able to be a cutting utensil, what's everyone else doing?
I'm going to try to use one of our arrows, and if that corrodes, we're going to use another arrow. That corrodes, we're going to use another arrow.
I'm gonna head up towards the cart and see if maybe there's anything up there that would help us.
Okay.
Okay.
Gog and Phelan and Morgana?
I don't know what else I would need to really be doing here.
Phelan, what were you summoning?
I was gonna summon another wolf, but it's like, what am I doing? What am I doing here now?
Am I adding just the +2, or am I doing my stonemasonry or my search check or what?
It's search check +2.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and roll
Okay,
a search
so-
or spot or whatever?
You are you actually using your arrows,
Yes.
Connor? Okay, so you go through 3 arrows. They immediately corrode each time. Are you gonna keep doing that?
I'm going to cut around it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't corrode when it touches the fucking exoskeleton.
So each time you touch it with an arrow in different parts, it begins once you actually start pressing in and doing damage to the carapace. That's when it begins rusting.
Okay.
So just touching doesn't, except for with the antenna. As soon as you touch the antenna, it immediately starts rusting. But if you do damage to the carapace, it's the same kind of effect.
All right. So
Just let
3 arrows down.
Rosara or Phelan do it anyways, because she has a higher survival.
That's right. I'm useless. I forgot. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell? What do you want me to do?
Can I add my stone cutting bonus that says unusual stonework? I guess not.
Are you talking about for search?
Yeah, I guess it would just be a +3.
Yeah, it's your search bonus +2. Yeah, anything stone based, it makes sense to me that would connect. And then Rosara, you're doing a search on the cart.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Nice. Oh, because it was in the game. Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
Bad
thing.
at remembering to look there. Okay, so Dalen, you look around and you're very confident that there's not any obsidian or shale, some of those rocks that are most commonly used for like cutting. There's a couple of I don't know, decent sized rocks, maybe the size of like a cooking pan that you could use to kind of brush around, but nothing really sharp where you'd be more of a chopping motion.
Okay.
And then for Rosara, in that cart you find there's 3 different crates. One of the crates is entirely little tiny bits of rust. It looks like it might have had some sort of metal in there. It's just been the crate crushed and the contents destroyed. The second crate is completely untouched. That one has a few bolts of silk and linen, different stuff like that. And then the third crate has a bunch of dried jerkies, also untouched.
Unsurprising, but nothing that looks like it would be sharp but not metallic.
Yeah, nothing on the cart itself. Also, the bridle, there is like the harness part of a bridle, but the metal part has been, you can see, kind of corroded off, and you have no idea where the animals that would have been.
Oh, with it were. Yeah. Does there appear to be any like sharp pieces of wood?
None that are already sharp, but there is wood that you could like fashion into something sharp if you want to.
There's like a.
How much does the entire beast weigh? Let's just take it back with us.
Let's see. 200 pounds.
Yeah, let's take it back with
Yeah.
us.
How are you gonna get across the lava with it?
Make God carry it.
I'm going
How many
to.
times does Big Gog do it the answer to your guys' problems?
As
Apparently, all
long
the
as
time.
something can be picked up, apparently.
If you have a GOG, use it.
You know, I have an idea. So I am going to grab a bolt of this silk and bring it back with me, or a length of the silk, relatively long piece. Let's say 5. No, like a foot of it, and bring it back. And since this obviously corrodes metal, how is it attached? Like if we took the silk, wrapped it up really tight so that it turned into like a noose or a string, could we then use it to saw
Oh.
through? I mean, like if there's a carrot, I don't know how the antenna is attached. So if it's like,
Does it pop off?
if it's like,
So you're basically saying, can you, like when you have a loose tooth and you put like floss
string or
around
something,
it
yeah.
and then pull?
well, I'm more thinking realistically if friction. You know, silk is actually a very strong fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And so I figure if we roll it up or like wind it up tight so that it turns into more of a string, we could wrap it around wherever the antenna attaches and use it to saw back and forth through it.
That is damn creative, and I like that. So, go ahead and do. We'll just do a dexterity roll off of that.
Okay.
If you have to use your nimble fingers. Yeah, that's not the direction I thought you guys were gonna go. I like that.
I was just gonna ask Gog if he could yank the head off of it.
What I was trying to say earlier. Yank it, put my foot on its head, and pull.
Well, not. I don't want you pulling the antennas off. I don't want to break them. Just pull the whole head with you.
It's like,
Did I save the dex save? Yeah, there it is. $17.
yeah, so you sit there and kind of meticulously wind it up to the point where it's a very fine kind of string, and then you're able to maneuver it into such a spot between just where the carapace and the edge of the antenna are kind of showing, and you just begin sawing it like what are those like just like a fine wire that
Like a piano
Oh, like
wire.
a piano
First
wire?
yeah,
Or like a
piano wire, and
cheese?
you just sawing back and forth, and it takes a little bit, but kind of gets into the fleshy part, and you're able to pull it right through. That little bolt of silk is ruined because it's gross and gummy, but yeah, you're able to do it with both of the antennas. And
Nice.
yeah, I think that was a very a lot of ingenuity for that. So very cool.
So, all right. Sounds like we have two
Don't go
rust
off the head
monster
if you want,
antennas. Yeah, you guys can totally take the head if you want.
The silence speaks very, very loud volumes. So I
You
guess
gonna
we're continuing.
hold on to those, Rosara?
Yeah, I'll hold on to those. They're not too heavy, are they? I mean, I've
No,
never
they're
weighed
only
an
gonna be
antenna.
a pound apiece,
Okay.
or a pound total.
Pound
let's say
apiece.
pound total.
You guys want to wrap this up, and then next week we'll come back and try to get across the lava, or next time rather.
The floor is
Lava.
Yeah, I guess so. We only have 4 minutes left.
So in the downtime, so I'm assuming the plan is now to bring the crates back, or at least the 2 crates back, and go back to kind of finish this quest. And then just let me know in downtime what specific things. The biggest things that I need to know are how many days are you guys continuing to plan to be here, and then once you're leaving here, what your direct plans are, because then I can kind of go through and same thing as this time, like answer those things or set it up so that we can speed through those and then just do the role play things.
Are
Are
you
we
just-
able to?
Are we hand?
Are we able to sleep overnight inside this cave?
Hold on a second. Are we hand waving away, getting back over the lava?
No. But if I know the other things, then we can do that, and then I can hand wave a lot of the other stuff so that it saves us time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't really given any thought to anything else that I want to do here other than drop off these crates and then leave. So
Yeah, we
That's
might.
where it's helpful. That was my understanding of how you guys were talking. So it's easier for me to actually plan and be prepared if I know,
I
once
getcha.
we finish this, like we're planning on doing that, and then I know what things.
we're going to the
prepare.
night trees next.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
I think we're planning to take these, drop it off, maybe sleep the night, and then leave in the morning. Does that sound accurate?
Cool.
Works for me.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Well, if anything comes up, just make sure to put it in the downtime. But sounds good to me. I'm excited. I'm glad that we got through that. Honestly, I didn't think that the lava was going to pose that much of a dilemma for you guys. But
Same.
You guys figured it out.
More or less. We didn't get
All right.
anybody singed, so I suppose that's good enough.
No, we all
Very good
lived, and
game.
only one person almost fell in. Well,
So
I guess
the
technically two.
The next time we're playing is 25th.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yep, the
You guys,
25th.
if you guys figure out something that you can't play, please let us know as soon as you can.
Yeah, there is a chance I might have to. I might be up to something then, but I do not know yet. But obviously, if something
Just
comes
let
up,
us know
I'll
when
let
you
know
can,
right
and
away.
we'll figure
Yep.
it out.
Yeah, when you
Yep,
know, you know.
exactly. So for now, I guess we'll plan on that day. But if anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Perfect.
Very good. Very
Thank
good,
you, guys.
Had a good time.
It was a lot
Have
of
a good
fun.
night, guys.
All right,
Later.
job well done.
Have a good night, and we'll catch you later. And thank you, everybody, for watching and making me laugh with your funny comments. We will catch you later. Like you said, on the 25th, we should be back here again. If something comes up, we'll let you know. Catch you later.